I'm gonna let you get it off. Then I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna let you go though. Go
I know you're gonna hear that damn music. I was gonna switch it because I know your ass gonna say something about that goddamn music.
But go ahead and get it off. Yeah, go ahead and get it off.
I got it off. You know, what's up, everybody? I don't know if everybody's in the building, but you know what it is. Big Game James on Silver and Blue Nation with my dog BJ Nix in the house. What's up, baby?
You know, I was just, you know, I was transported with that opening music once again, like I was last week. I was just like, oh, let me get in my Zen zone. Yeah, man, I'm over here like, man, it's Victory May. We got this music. It's going over here to Cowboy. Is this what it sounds like when I saw the Cowboys Nation? I don't know, but hey,
I'm
rocking with it,
baby.
Look,
rocking with it.
Here's what I do know.
With a rock.
Yeah. Here's what I do know. They can't take it away from you.
No, they can't. They ain't gonna take my stuff. See, but like I said, I got some hits, dog. I got that.
Okay, well, I mean,
they want to hate on me. Okay, they won't let me play it, so I got to do this until I figure it out. But once I figure it out, you start hearing my stuff again. Trust and believe it, y'all.
Fair enough.
All right. So how you doing, big dog? How's everything going with you,
man? I can't complain, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to win. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, can't ask for more than that. You know, and you know, even whether the Bengals win, which I mean, the Bengals at work right now. I got a friend of mine who's a huge Steelers fan and is out here begging for Dak to not be signed in Dallas. I said, oh, how times have changed. But that being said, I wasn't excited about. You know, we was on here last week, dog. I wasn't excited about the Bengals win. I wasn't. Mm-hmm. I just was. I mean, we won the game. It's cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm going to tell you what, though. I was excited after this win, though. I'm going to tell you why I was excited after this win. Because I saw these young pillars, okay, these young pillars of this team show up. Mm-hmm. The Gallimores, the Donovan Wilsons, okay? You know, check my receipts.
Hey, check my receipts, too. I did a video on him in the summertime, and I did a video on him where he was drafted. Check them receipts. Yeah.
Check them. Check them. Pull them.
Hey, you know what else? I said check them receipts on BJ. I said check them receipts on the Zeke and the Zeke Tony Pollard because I made a video 9 months ago. And I said, I know. I'm just saying. I checked my receipts on everything, nigga, because I was talking about all this stuff before.
All right. We gonna get there. We'll get to that. Right. But again. You know, no matter what we want to say about Terrence Steele or what we want to say about Connor McGovern, whatever, these guys and look, and hey, Connor Williams in the game that he played, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the young pillars of this team that are going to be here for the next, 3-ish years, give or take, right? These guys are performing, and you got to win with these Diggs. No Diggs coming back into the game and playing, right? Again, we're seeing these guys perform that are going to be here for a while. So whenever we are winning and we're getting these young pillars to flash and get this thing, because, like my guy Jay Tugger talked about, man, we're basically in playoff football. And this is what these young guys got to understand. I mean, if you lose, you're done. Now, we know Washington can win one and we're out, whatever, but you got to take care of your own business first and foremost. And these young guys showed up and did what they needed to do.
Yeah, 024, and just let everybody know we 024 in here in a little bit. We got the White House, green leaves. You know what I'm saying? Got the good drink coming. You know what I'm saying? Boo thing, where the rest of that drink? She over there tripping. I'm about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing. But I feel you, BJ. I'm excited. But let me give my shot. Hey, ho, my dog Stan.
That 20
me with the $20 holla.
Get it in.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Let me give shout out to everybody first. BJ, you was already spitting flame on fire.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I know you ready. My boo thing, she coming with the flame ons. You know what I'm saying? I got Samir Morris. What's up, Stan? My dog, my member coming with the $20 holler off the top turnbuckle. Carlos Holloway. Who else we got there? Brandon Atlantis, Mel Hayes, Goon Squad. He know he want. He my number one. I got him and the Ninja. Them my top goons. If you get reckless in my feed and you talking crazy, you getting banned and blocked. And I don't know what's gonna happen after that. You feel me? I don't play that dumb stuff up in here. You know what I'm saying? My dog Jim Laws jumped up in here. I appreciate y'all getting here. Like, subscribe, and if you in this feed, you know what we talking about, BJ. If you're up in this feed, you better be liking this stuff. So I don't know why you be in the feed like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you up in this feed and like. Let me give a shout out to my people over here, BJ, right quick. Over here on Facebook.
Man, do what you gotta do.
Tremaine Clark was good with you. I got Derek Graves, Jaquez Michael Sr. You know how we do.
Jaquez, my guy Jaquez. What's good, Jaquez?
And he hood life over there for real. Staying over there in Facebook, he hood life. I ain't even lying. He hood life, and I appreciate you over there. But I love y'all, man. And make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Let's go nutty on this like button. Share. Let's get everybody in this building. Turn them damn notifications on, because BJ and me, we always spitting that fire. BJ always become with that shit, man. You already brought up that damn George Edwards shit, and that shit ringing like a bell. But I'm going to bounce off a little bit off what you was talking about. I felt good about this win. I didn't like that Cincy win. I didn't like that win at all.
I was just like, whatever. Yeah, I'm with you. I was just like, I won. I was just like, okay.
San Francisco meant something to me because I hate them. That's one of my hated teams. San Francisco meant something to me.
Fair.
So it meant something to me. There was no way that I wanted to lose to Washington, who's my most hated team, twice. Lose them, Pittsburgh Steelers, who I hate because I seen I seen them battles, and then the Niners. No, I don't think that's trying to happen. And then lose them bummy Eagles, who Eagles ain't no rival to me, but y'all just get on my nerves. So I don't want to lose to y'all.
Yes,
but to lose to the Niners, that would have really hurt me, especially when they playing Nick. What the
Mullins?
And he still was doing his thing.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Some guys played hard.
I mean, how many straight is that on the Niners now? By the way, is that that's about like 5, right? Something like that, 4 or 5. Something like that. It's been a grip. It's been a grip. Yeah, it's been a grip. You know, but yeah, man. I mean, you know, we're linked to the hip on that. You know, it's funny because you brought up Washington, bar none. For me, I'm the same way. My old school Cowboys fan in that way. I am a look, whatever the Eagles and John, look, I hate them too. Don't get it twisted. However, Washington, that's the team. I hate them. They're the one. They're always number one for me. I mean, and it was like, you know, Knicks. Why is it Washington? Why? I said, well, if you go back before we had a franchise, there was a vote taken, and the owner of the Washington Redskins at that time, no Washington football team, didn't want us in the game. They voted not for us to be here. Well, damn it, that's all I needed. Forget the Cowboys and Indians front. You voted for us not to be here. So, unequivocally losing to that team twice is sticks in my gall. However, though, boy, we got an opportunity to go ahead and snatch a lot of good feelings out of them. We got an opportunity.
Let me ask you something, though, BJ. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy to you that we got fans, Cowboy fans, that are mad that we won?
No, look, it's not, because we had parts of Cowboys Nation that was talking about team tank. As soon as Dak went down, it was team tank at that point for a lot of people.
Are you a real fan if you're on team tank? So BJ, are you a real fan if you say you want to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers?
Well, you know, here's the thing, you know, as we talk about in this evolving fandom, when we have these younger fans coming in, and the team tank thing is really an NBA kind of deal. You kind of get into baseball a little bit, but it's really an NBA kind of deal. But, man, that doesn't work in the NFL. Now, look, I will buy into tanking organically, and what that means is I want us to play hard, do every single thing. And if we just happen to lose, so be it. But the idea to not play the best players, shelf people, and just make sure we lose no matter what, I'm not into that. I want to go out. I want us to win. I want to say, oh, my boy Buddha, jersey in the
what's up, Buddha?
But yeah, I want us to go out, baby, and do what we got to do to take care of business. Hey, man, hey, look, no matter, it's 2 straight, though, now. It feels good. You know, hit my James Brown. I'm gonna get my dance on. Man, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's what it is, and we got to look at next week. And you know, here we go, a different team with the Eagles, right? Because all of a sudden, I mean, my goodness, we you know, an end of an era of this Dak versus Wentz, who's better? Well, that's hit the dong, hit the damn SVU whatever, dong. It's over. Wentz is benched. He ain't coming back. And Winston came out and said, "I don't want to be here no more."
He's soft.
Super soft.
He's soft as hell. One, it ain't even been a year. They signed you that money. You over there like, he took my spot. I don't want to play no more. I want to play for somebody else. He's soft as hell. That's telling me right there. But see, you know what though? BJ? Here's the problem. Mm-hmm. You know what? Here's the problem. Think about this. Mm-hmm. I want Wentz to stay. I don't want Jalen Hurts to play. You know why?
I wanted Chip Kelly to stay.
Listen, let me tell you why. Because see, that lets me know why they didn't follow Wentz in Philly. That's when all them rumblings was talking about he was never a leader. That shows why you weren't a leader. You feel me? Yeah. We don't want Jalen Hurts to stay in Philly because Jalen Hurts may not be great, but when players see that leadership, and when they were trying to say Jalen Hurts compared to Dak, I feel like it was a right comparison because of the leadership. He gravitated that locker room when he came in at Philly. Immediately, they gravitated to him. So when he got out there and showed a little bit of skills, they said, F Carson Wentz, because you ain't a leader. This dude is a leader, and if he show a little bit of skills,
it's the truth, and that's what happened with that. Well, let me do something. Let me take that a little step further. Shout out to my guy Jay Tuck, Cowboys fans always in the building.
What up, Jay Tuck?
Look, no matter what you want to say about Philly, I'm going to talk about the city. Man, the city's rough. The city's tough. You know what the city is. Come on, man. I mean, batteries, Pelton Santa, whatever. You can't be soft as the quarterback there, right? Mm-hmm. And here's the thing about Jalen Hurts. He's not a soft guy. So, obviously, he fits that role no matter how good he's going to be or not going to be. Again, I didn't like them drafting him in the second round because I like Jalen Hurts. Look, I know a lot of people, let me get this take out here for you real quick. I know a lot of people say, Jalen Hurts, this, that, the third, blah, blah, blah. I said, look, man, he went to Bama. He had some issues, whatever. But even when his number was called, though, again in Bama, once he got benched for the SEC championship game, showed up, showed out. Went over here and we're going to look, and let's coin it right now. Your guy Nix is coining it right now. Until Lincoln Riley leaves Oklahoma, that's quarterback you, okay? And he went over there, got some good toolage, and put up the numbers and did what he had to do. In this league now, we have to understand it's not the same league 20 years ago, okay? It's not. Like these reads, the way that you can't touch the wide receivers and things, man, you can do different things, man. There's just certain things that you can do that are easier for these quarterbacks to come in and win. And, when you have a guy that's a student of the game, look, and I'm not trying to throw a guy underneath the bus. I just saw some pictures. I hope it's not really true with Haskins, right? But a bunch of girls in the shirt. He was in the strip club after they lost to Seattle, apparently. You're not going to see that from Hurts. He's paying attention. He's going to pay attention to the position. He's going to do what he has to do. And those are the kind of things. Oh, we got a $10 holler, though.
I know. That's what I was about to say. Let me
get that $10 holler.
My dog, 9 Dime. He's got one of the hot names, 9 Dime.
9 Dime.
That's a hard-ass name, 9 Dime. He says, our biggest rivals team in D.C., Giants, Eagles, Packers, 49ers, Steelers, Saints. Wentz versus Dak discussion is over. True story. Dak is the leader. Last QB who won a Super Bowl who hasn't been a leader was Joe Flacco. I feel you, 9 Dime. He's over there spitting some lines over there saying that shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have a leader in the building. But they had Ray Lewis still over there. So you had an inspirational guy on the defensive end, and that helped carry it. But we can all agree. And that Super Bowl run, Joe Flacco played ridiculous.
Well, I mean, he was playing for a contract.
Yeah, but he played out of his mind.
Yeah. Like he played well enough to get a $100 million contract.
And then we saw what he really was. But you know what? Sometimes you're trying to get that money. You feel me? And I'm mad as hell the Steelers got their ass whipped because I had the Steelers D all year, BJ. I had the Steelers D all damn year in my fantasy, and I was kicking ass. Now you fools want to throw eggs and lay eggs against the Bengals with bums in the back. I hate y'all. Y'all, I could have won the fantasy, but y'all, that's why I hate the Steelers, because y'all some hoes. Y'all some
Bruh.
hoes.
Bruh.
You lost my fantasy to me tonight. Y'all some hoes.
I still
Steelers
won.
is some hoes.
I still won, but yeah, I'm on your
I didn't
Steelers
win.
train. I'm on
I hope did Claypool do anything tonight, dog?
about 5
I don't want
points.
Boss to win.
I think the last thing I saw was about 5 points, but I mean that's what we jumped on.
No. He had to get something because I don't want Boss to win nothing.
Yeah, I mean again, I think 54 yards.
Catches for 54 yards. Yeah, that ain't shit in fantasy.
No, 8.1, man.
8.1?
Mm-hmm.
8.1?
8.1, man.
I think that's good enough to beat him. As long as he don't win, I don't give a F. I don't give a hell, and he can hear this shit. I don't give a hell. I don't want you to win shit, dog. If I can't win it, I don't want Boss Lombardi to win it either. So let him tell that. Anyway.
Well, fair enough.
Where my drink?
Get the drink for this man.
Get the drink
ASAP.
So let's talk, BJ. Let's talk about this San Francisco game.
All right, let's get to it.
How did you feel about this? Let's talk about the offense real quick. How did you feel about the offense?
Okay. Oh well, for me, again, there's a couple things I'd like to highlight. I like to highlight a decent game from Kellen Moore, by the way. Decent game from Kellen Moore calling the plays, right? Let's keep it a buck. We actually got a lead blocker in front of the running back a couple of times. I was like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. A little play action down there in the red zone as well to draw these guys up to get it over in the back of the end zone. A couple little different. Look. Hey, 3rd and 1. Let's get Blake Bill in motion. Give him the ball. Let's move forward. Okay. I definitely like some of those things that he did. But of course, he's going to give me that wonky ass tight end jet sweep at the wrong damn time. Obviously, I'm like, why to Amari Cooper? Why? Then, of course, the other thing, too, would be the 60-yard field goal attempt from positional. Luckily, it didn't cost us. It could have cost us something. I'm like, okay, I mean, situational football, take it for what it is. If you make it, it's great. You miss it, it's bad. But again, you had a 50-50 chance at best, and you took a chance to put our team in a bad position.
Hey, that Blake Bell, that was hard.
I like the Blake Bell call. I mean, bro, just bring him in motion, sitting down. Yeah, it's a 1 yard. And again, as we talk about these 1 yard and unders, man, snap the ball, fall forward, right?
But let me ask you this.
Hold on, wait. One more thing real quick, though. One more thing real quick is we watched Pollard get heavily showcased in the first quarter, doing a little bit more damage in the receiving out of the backfield than anything. And then we just saw Pollard disappear for about a quarter and a half to 2 quarters. And it's kind of one of the things I even seen with Zeke all year long. I would see Zeke get cooking in the first quarter, and then we just didn't do much else, or maybe not run the ball or whatever.
Is that Scott Linehan-ish?
It's Jason Garrett-ish.
It's Scott Linehan-ish too.
And yeah, it is. But I mean, Jason Garrett's a Scott Linehan disciple. So yes, they're married at the hip. So yeah, it's just one of those things that sticks in my side a little bit of you're showcasing a running back, things are happening a little bit, and then we're just not going to do it no more. And look, and basically the Niners had showed you running back out of the backfield in the flats, we're not really going to put nobody man up on them. So if you want to dump it out there in space with nobody really on him outside of maybe a zone-ish kind of look, get what you want. And I'm a fan of, well, I'm going to keep doing shit that wins until you show me you're going to change. And, right. and we had that cooking to the tune of 14 to 9. I mean, turnovers, right? But, I mean, we were cooking on that, and then we just said, let's get away from it. So, but, I mean, overall. And then, of course, the other weird thing. Gallup gets hurt. Okay, Noah Brown instead of Cedric Wilson comes in. Body frame's the same or whatnot. Somebody help me out why Noah Brown kind of seemed to be, especially in the third quarter, the number one read a ton. I don't know. I don't know.
But Andy Dalton is trash, dog.
Well,
don't tell me no. Well,
he's got 3 wins. Look, how about this one? If Andy Dalton doesn't get concussed or COVID, does he have 4 wins at this point? Are we in a better position?
No, let's talk about this.
I mean,
right
again,
now.
he's
It's
not
not
the
like San
greatest.
Francisco's right now. We played San Francisco with Nick Mullins, and they got hella injuries too. Don't act like
I
San
get it.
Andy Dalton beat a whack ass squad. I'm not giving Andy Dalton no damn props, BJ.
I'm not giving Dalton props. He's a backup. A backup supposed to come in.
But what I said when I just said you was talking like he helped win them games.
Whoa. I just said I'm talking about the play calling. And I'm talking about why Noah Brown came in with Gallup, and then all of a sudden we're just going to Noah Brown as the number one read.
Because now, Andy Dalton is wacko, and he want to throw it to the first guy because he's scary.
Well, but I
didn't watch all 22 tapes, so let me not just say that. But he be missing on too much stuff.
Oh no, he misses a lot.
You don't.
No, he misses a lot. Look, especially on the play action where he just turned the play action a bootleg, he just airmailed it out of bounds. Schultz was wide open underneath. He didn't even take a second look. He just turned around, saw a guy, airmailed it. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is literally, it has to be 1-2, it's there and out. That's just what it is. You know, hey, look, I'm amazed on the play that he made to CeeDee Lamb rolling and throwing it downfield. That was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's a rhythmic kind of guy. That's what Andy Dalton is. It's everything. Or scary.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Either way,
because he was like that at TCU. That's why I said you got to understand. I've been out here in Ohio, so I've seen since he came to the league. But I've seen him at TCU. He never had a deep ball. You've seen it last Sunday. You've seen Sunday how he still can throw the deep ball. He's trash with it. And AJ Green used to always be mad at him. I would see him shake his head when he'd come back because he could never throw a deep ball. He's a 1-2-3 throw. He's one of them.
That's what he is.
And he looks at that first read because that was their read at TCU. Yeah. And that's what he does. And that's why you see Noah Brown getting those passes.
And which is dumb because, I mean, look, and there was a ton of drags and crossing routes that were underneath from these wide receivers that were wide open that he just did not see. You know, but I mean, again, you're to your backup quarterback. What else can he
ain't no backup though. He was a starter in the league, so ain't no excuse for him. He was a starter. He won 5. He went to the playoffs damn near 5 years, dog. So ain't no look at him like a backup.
His first 5, yes,
it don't matter.
5
because he hit.
But he's not a starter no more.
But he's not a starter. He's a backup in the league, bro.
But he is at this point in his career. Like, we're not talking about a 25-year-old Andy Dalton. We're talking about a 30. Oh, no.
He was just a starter last year, and he got benched because he got a new coach. And that coach wasn't going to F with him no more.
He's a backup. That's what he is.
But he was a starter, so he don't act. Okay. So if you coming in the game like this, you playing average, bro, and you was a starter.
Wait, hold on. So you were team Red Rifle. If Dak leaves, we're gonna be fine.
Look, I was team
is that what you're telling me?
I'm gonna keep it real, BJ. When he got released and they was talking about him released, I was team Andy Dalton. He ain't no Red Rifle to me. He a red BB gun. He a red pistol. He ain't never been no Red Rifle. But I was like, you be a good backup because you can win some few games here and there. But I don't want you to play a whole damn season. You ain't sweet like that.
Of course not. He was always if Dak gets hurt for 3 or 4 games, I can keep this thing together. I never expected him to come in here and whenever Dak left, he can carry us to a chip. I was like, okay, yes, I want Andy Dalton. If Dak misses a month, if you will, he can get us a couple of wins. That's where I was with Andy Dalton. I never expected him to come in here and light the world on fire. You know, look, there's a lot of Cowboys that should have thought that, right? We saw it from them. Oh, he's never had these weapons and this. I was like, stop.
You're right. Stop. I think them was lies because he had plenty of weapons. He had good ass defense.
For real. Yeah. So I mean, something.
Give me some offensive guys that you felt good.
Last time we've had a really, really good defense in Dallas.
I'm saying though, tell me some offensive guys. Let's talk about Tony Pollard.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's talk about him.
how you felt about him. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I got receipts for Tony Pollard. So any of y'all out there don't say Big Game James was talking about no Tony Pollard. You was a damn lie because Big Game James made a video 9 months ago with Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard. I said Ezekiel Elliott still needs to be the dog, but damn it, Tony Pollard needs to get the ball, whether it's running or passing. And guess what? He was caught some passing. He was getting loose. He got some runs and got loose. So it looked like Big Gary knew what he's talking about.
You know, I mean, when it comes to Pollard, I mean, to me, it's like, yeah, this is what we knew.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's just kind of what we know. You know, get him the ball in space and let him work. It's kind of what he is. And with that being said, I mean, let's be clear. Before the final run, the 40-yard run, before he goes and scores a touchdown, I mean, he was averaging less than 3 yards per carry. The passing game and things were going on. Again, the thing that I said is strictly, immediately, expeditiously, because we jumped on the post game, and I knew it was coming. Dial it up, go to Star Game, dial up the post game show with me, Spoonie, and Jay Tuck, and I said it immediately. I was like, "Don't lose your heads, don't go crazy. What you have to look at is it's not about picking one side or the other. This coaching staff has to find a way to marry 21 and 20 together and get the best out of both of what they do is what it boils down to. And I'll give you the case in point. Take for the past before whenever Ingram was still down there in New Orleans with Kamara. Can I marriage them together, Zeke and Pollard, as New Orleans did Ingram and Alvin Kamara? That's what you want to do with these two guys. Remember, the NFL is going to a 17-game schedule next year. Let's be clear. You're going to need multiple bodies in the backfield. As much as the bell cow has kind of dissipated already, it's going to dissipate even more because you got to play another game now. So you need two guys. We should be thankful that we have Pollard. But again, great in the first quarter, didn't see a whole lot. And then, okay, he had one great run in the fourth quarter. I'm not taking it away from him. Great run. Look, and he put Sherman. Oh,
I got the video, baby.
Oh, Sherman.
He put that foot in the ground. He put that foot in the ground.
Remember, what was that? Sherman. Right. Sherman. You know, he put some work in on him. But at the end of the day, like, it's not, don't sit here and get this idea that you got to pick one or the other. We need both of them. And we got to find a way, the coaching staff has to find a way to marriage them the right way. Even before we got to this point, James, we had the conversation. And even I said to you, I said, hey, man, I need to see, it's not about rushes. I want to see Pollard somewhere around 10, 12-ish, 12-ish, give or take 2 or 3, depending on the game. 12-ish touches per game. And I need him involved, right? But I mean, that's just where it's at. You know, I mean, it is what it is. $2 holler in the building, though, James.
I know. I see the $2 holler. I was letting you get your stuff off. Hey, hello. Hey, my dog Jim Law said I called Pittsburgh soft back when they was undefeated. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say this right now, right quick, BJ. I seen a few people talking about Pittsburgh ain't all this and that, but I called out Pittsburgh when they played us. I said we should beat them because their offense ain't that good. And I seen all these big guys on Twitter saying, "Oh, Pittsburgh offense ain't what that." Nigga, I said that 4 weeks ago. Watch and learn, boy. Watch and learn, boy.
Yeah, I got a post about Pittsburgh not too long ago in a different Facebook group, and some people came at me. And I love when it happens because for the past 3 weeks, I've just been bumping that said post after every week. Like, but was I wrong though? Fun times with them. Limping to it right now. Limping to the finish line, if you will.
Okay, I seen a couple questions. Let me answer them right quick, BJ. We going, you know,
let's do it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it.
I think there's a Murray. Some people asking about Kellen Moore. I think it's Marino. I think that's who it is. I don't know if it's saying it correct.
Yeah, I can't scroll the
chat. No, we're not. Listen, Dallas is not getting a new offensive coordinator. Nope. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm tired of people, and I'm not disrespecting nobody when I say this, but I'm tired of hearing this Kellen Moore bashing. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he don't mess up.
But he's not going anywhere either. He's not going anywhere.
Going nowhere.
Right.
His first year, you was number 1 in total offense. Number 1. You lose your top quarterback this year, and you still a top 10 offense. Why are you winning these games? And not just because defense, is because your offense is moving the ball and scoring points too, right? Yes or no, BJ?
You said
we
it.
won. How many points did we score in this game against 49ers? How many points?
41.
Okay. And I know the onside
Team 40 burger finally.
But that was 33 before that, right? So it had to be some kind of offense, right?
Hey, man. I mean, look, hold on. Shout out to the defense getting 4 turnovers. I am going to say that.
Shout out to the defense.
Shout out to the defense getting 4 turnovers. I think we scored about 20.
Nick Mullins, dog.
Nick who?
Exactly. Nick who?
Bro.
Even their running backs was running all on our defense. They had 458 yards on us. I don't care about no Hail Mary, whatever. They have 458 yards on this defense.
Yeah.
The only reason why we stay close in this game, just like that Cincinnati game, and you know it, BJ, is because we got turnovers. Now turnovers keep it, because in 2014 our defense was trash, but we had all them damn turnovers, and that's what kept us in the game, because we had plenty of turnovers, and that's the reason why they kept us in the game against these Niners. Because if we didn't have them turnovers, we might got our ass kicked, dog.
Yeah, no, big facts. Big facts, James. So the big game. How about that?
Like
big facts, James.
Yeah, big facts.
Big facts, James.
Them big facts. You know what I mean? Them big facts. So that's why I said let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying you, BJ. You know, I know
you good.
You feel me? But I'm just saying, let's not jump out there like defense was doing this and that. And you know what I'm saying? When you playing the Cincinnati Bengals and they only won a few games and they doing dumb shit, I expect it, because you the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's why you got the number 1 pick last year, because you doing dumb shit.
Well, I mean, low key though. They did rough up them Steelers tonight.
Yeah, man, come on. Do you think the Steelers went in there thinking, you know what the Steelers did when going in there? Man, this is the Bengals. We gonna whoop their whole ass. They ain't got no quarterback. You know how it is. Don't act like you don't know.
You know, here's the other thing is about it. At the end of the day, hey man, when it comes to division games, you just have to remember, man, throw them records out, man. Divisional games, the divisional games hit differently. You know, fuck the Cowgirls. About Cowgirls, congratulations, you're the 1 trillionth person to ever use the word Cowgirls. I mean,
you know what? When
my
people
God.
say hey BJ, when I hear people say Cowgirls, and first of all, we got 52 something in the YouTube. I don't know how many we got in the Facebook. We got 20 likes. Really? Let's get them shits up. Y'all be tripping on that shit, man. Y'all be killing me.
Come on, man.
I'm about to post my dog, the lunatic, because he come with good questions. So hold up, BJ.
All right, let's get it, man. Get that share up on Facebook. I mean, get that share to Twitter. Man, Twitterverse wanted out there too. Give it to Twitter.
Share that shit. Hey, what's up, Jay Tut? Share that shit. And if I didn't say hi to everybody, I'm sorry. What's up? What you laughing at?
No, you said, what's up, everybody? What's up? Hashtag Goon Squad.
Goon Squad. Hey, all right, no. You come in my shit reckless, you getting blocker, fool. We don't play that shit. And in real life, it'd be something else. Like, seriously.
Right, we're 4 points away from having the most points scored against us in franchise history.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, 6 years. We know the patch. We know it. We know it. Yeah, we know the 6 years. We know we got the patch on the jersey. We know. Once the record is broken, fire Nolan to make a statement, because that's not how it works, though. Yeah, that's not how it works.
That's not making a statement.
It's not how it works. It's not how the NFL works.
I'm saying, if you fire Mike Nolan, that's not making no statement. I love my dog Lunatic, but that's not making a statement. Is it?
At all? No, it's not. I mean, at that point, they could have moved on from weeks ago, or whatever the case may be. And even then, it really wouldn't have made a statement. Like, at the end of the day, we know what this is. Look, if you tuned in last week, your guy Nick's told you. It's not going to be splashy. It's not going to be flashy. They're going to reassign him because he's good friends. He's good friends with Mike McCarthy. They're going to reassign him, and they're going to bump Edwards up. I said it before all the talking heads were talking about it. Your guy Nick said Edwards is going to be that guy.
And that's why I keep on giving you the props. And make sure I'll let you know that, BJ. I've been giving you props from day one because you was talking about that from day one. So every time I mention that George Edwards shit, I always say my dog BJ Nix was talking about that shit for nobody.
Oh, I already
else.
know. Yeah,
Like,
I already know.
I ain't seen motherfuckers saying it, but I seen my dog BJ bringing it up in house because you alerted my eyes to it. So I'm gonna make sure I give you props for that shit, dog, all the time because you was talking about it before I heard all these other motherfuckers that was talking about it.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, I mean, it's just
one of the things.
Although I will say this though, the one thing that I did catch whispers of today though. Let me see what you think about this.
And it ain't even because this. Hold up, I might roll up another one, and it ain't because this green ain't good, because it is good.
Fair. How about this,
I'm gonna roll another one just because I want to get on that level. So, babe,
let me
Boothang right next to
Boothang. Come on, Boothang. Come on through. Here's my thing, though. You know, the thing that kind of started leaking out a little bit today on the Twitterverse and things that were happening is positional coaches aren't safe.
They shouldn't be safe.
I'm not saying they should be.
That's Scott. Listen, this dude that what's his name? Scott McClurley, whatever the hell his name is. Bye, Sean Lee.
Shout out to my guy Steve Gibson said, I got my cup full right now. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
It's not going to last long.
It's not. Hey,
that part.
You hear me, BJ?
No. Yeah, I heard
McCarthy. You heard Mike McCarthy say, talking to Sean Lee, it's all in the news now. Oh, you gonna think about being dumb and gonna be the coach? Well, come on board. Kellen Moore, like he'd be a great coach. Okay, Sean Lee, that's saying you done. Get your ass up off the field. Take them pads and shoulders off.
Funny though. Funny how supposedly that was before the season started. They had that conversation.
Man, shut the hell up.
Hey, look. That's how it's getting framed though. That's how it's getting framed though. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Where you going? All right, I got it. All right, so my dog, he coming right back. My boo thing, she ain't allowed to talk about what she needs. Now, KMT, my dog Mike White, he already brought it to me. I told y'all, I wouldn't mind. The only problem is, see, I want to ask y'all this question. On my YouTube, you get them damn likes up on this shit. On my YouTube and on Facebook, because BJ gonna be back. I need to ask y'all. If Sean Lee became the defensive coordinator, do you really think he would coach it like he could coach it, or with them Jones? See, that's the problem. That's my worry. That will he be the good old boy coordinator? Just like when we was talking about when I had Boss Cowboys on, my dog Skywalker Steel, and we was talking about Troy Aikman being the general manager. I love how Troy Aikman is badass over there. You hear me, boo thing? Troy Aikman badass in the booth. He badass, and I ain't saying he ain't badass. Is he gonna be badass if Jerry would have bring him in as general manager, which I never think will happen anyway? But if he would have bring him in, would he be badass? That's my question. And so that's what I'm saying. Like them motherfuckers that's on the outside coming in, they're outside badass, but you gonna come in badass because Mike McCarthy was badass before he came in. But when he came in, he was kissing ass. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right, Boo Thing. Roll that up. Hey, don't be rolling up. Because Boo Thing like to roll. My bad. You don't do that. My bad. Boo Thing don't do that.
Okay.
We don't do it. But listen, listen. I forgot what I said. I said something really good, and I just forgot it.
Well, what you had said was come in like a badass, and then when you get here, you know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you was hearing that. See, McCarthy, you was a badass over in Green Bay, talking all kind of shit when you was whooping our ass and all that, winning all them games. But you came over here like, oh, I said this to get the job. Oh, are you soft?
No, I don't think so, because here's the reason why.
Okay,
here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. Here's
BJ. If I lied to kick it to get the job, if I lied on my application to get the job, I'm gonna make sure when I get on the job, I'm gonna be 100, nasty, beastie. because I can't let you think I lied to get the job just to kick it. I gotta be 100. Don't do that, BJ. Okay.
No,
If you coming like that,
no. See, I mean, look. Do what you got to do to get in the door.
Okay.
If
you do what you got to do to get doing, you lied to kick it.
Maybe you lied to kick it a little bit. Fair enough.
Ain't no little bit.
Fair
He lied to kick it a lot.
Just a little bit.
Little bit.
You know, but again, what I do like, as soon as anonymous sources showed up in the media, head on, and he said, if you got a problem, be a man, come talk to me. Open door policy. And then on top of that, some folks got up out of here. Again, I'm going to use this word again, viciously. Yeah. Out of here, Playboy. Go and get up out of here. Hey, Worley, go and get up out of here. Hey, Griffin, go and get up out of here. Dontario Poe, go and get up out of here. So not only did he address it head on with, let's be men and talk face to face, it's an open door policy, he backdoored it and got people up out of here. No matter what we want to say or feel about that, because this NFL is different than the NFL that we want to talk about from the 80s and the 90s and different things and how you can operate. He said something and then he put actions behind it. Because, in my estimation, we saw a team quit on a coach here before. Wade Phillips. We saw it in Green Bay. They quit. This team has not quit on him yet. And that's, to me, because, y'all want to run to the media anonymously and talk shit and say some bet. Look, watch what I got for you. For better or worse. Now, look, we can talk about different things of who can go to who can maybe who's that guy that can be Des-like and go up and talk to Jerry and whatever. We can have those conversations, and that's fine. However, what I know was when this thing could have went way the fuck left. No. He looked at the mic. He said, no pun intended there from Mike McCarthy, and said, be a man, talk to me.
That's true.
And then, not only did he say that, he got some motherfuckers up out of here.
That's
ASAP.
True. And let's keep it all the way real. And like I said, I'm not deadhead right on everything I say.
Shit, nobody is. Hey, nobody is.
You feel me, though, BJ? So you spit knowledge to me and makes me like, okay, let me think about that. Because yes, and here's my thing. Because I'm not out on McCarthy. I'm not. But I'm not giving the injury pass to him.
How about this one?
Oh, hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. Let me know when I can go. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll let you know. Because I got a good thought in my head. I can't lose it.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot that J.
Like 2 blunts. So, you know what I'm saying? Gonna hit 3. It's like 0-2-4 in this bitch. Anyway, so when you talk about McCarthy, you're like, okay, but he came like this, and he said this, and okay. Yeah, you smooshed a little bit to get on the job, and I feel you, dog, because if Jason Garrett was here, we ain't never seen people get cut and released under Garrett. We ride them all the way out. So I'll definitely give you that. And I ain't like throwing McCarthy away. But my thing is, people were saying these things about you in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of effort, lack of discipline. And I seen these ugly things the first year. Right. That's my only problem. And when I look at this, BJ, it's the same fundamentally upsetting thing when I see who is really in control here. The Joneses. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, not only one, but I don't think he come. See, listen, BJ, this is why I say Mike McCarthy don't have the power. Yeah, he got some people cut because they are trying to appease people and they want to win. See, listen, this is just real. And I'm not trying to go off this effort. Bill Parcells came in here and he said, F you, Jerry. I'm going to do what I want.
But he didn't.
But he did.
But he, no, bro. Hold on.
quit?
That draft. Hold on. That draft.
Hold
on. That draft.
We got T.O. when he
forget T.O. No. Forget T.O. Whoa. Forget T.O.
But
oh no. Wait. Let's be clear. We had 2 first-round picks.
Okay.
Parcells wanted Spears first. Be clear. Jerry's call was Ware over Spears. Be clear. And Parcells was a little bit about Sean Merriman more than Ware as well. This is all documented. A little bit.
I wasn't hating. Sean Merriman wasn't dog, but we know.
I mean, we had that. He had that. Yeah, he had that.
Sean Merriman wasn't dog for that little.
No. Well, as long as he was able to get that needle, he was good. Okay. Yeah. No, but whatever. But again, in that draft, Parcells wanted Spears first, and Jerry was like, "No," and pulled that. Right. So I mean, even
Troy,
right. But again, if we're going back to the idea of Parcells came in. Here's the one thing that Parcells got to do when he came in to make sure he kind of had leverage. He was able to get rid of Emmitt Smith, and Jerry allowed that to happen. And that was the balancing of whatever. But at the end of the day, at best, Parcells and Jerry were a marriage until the very end of T.O. And Jerry probably dipped his toe over some. But on the same token, as we're way past that now, and here we are with Mike McCarthy and what is going on, okay? You know, and I understand, look, and I completely understand your issues with the Joneses. I mean, it's documented. It's fair. It's valid. Look, the top. Look, whenever you have your linebacker said the owner ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. I understand the culture and what we're talking about, but I want to keep it in the pure context of Mike McCarthy, right? Is what I want to do. And as you said, you know, as we talked about, hey, these things happened in the media. He addressed it. He got some guys out of here. It's whatever. Here's my problem. Okay. With the set of McCarthy being here. Okay. What does Mike McCarthy bring to the table as a coach? Shout out to Boss Cowboy in the building. What's up, Mark?
What up, Boss?
What does Mike McCarthy bring to the table? Forget us. I ain't talking about just us. Is Mike McCarthy as a head coach, what does he bring to a team? Big game? What does he bring? What has he been in this league? What has he been in this league?
What does Mike McCarthy bring to the table when he came with the Cowboys? With like the pedigree would say, why would you bring Mike McCarthy? Is because you saw explosive offenses. I ain't saying nothing about defense. You saw explosive offenses on McCarthy. Mm-hmm. But more than anything, like I said, with McCarthy, I saw Aaron Rodgers because I saw him when he didn't have other quarterbacks. He didn't win like that.
Whoa. He was. Whoa. Let's rewind. Whoa. He did some work. Look at this.
Red Holiday didn't do shit.
Hold on. Look at his pedigree before he ever became the head coach in
Green Bay. Keep going back to the 1920s and going back to his pedigree about the 1920s.
But you have to. Hold on. Stop. But you have to look at what he did to become a head coach.
Okay, but he
wait for it now. Wait for it. He had an old man Favre before he got to that Aaron Rodgers. He was doing old man Favre before that. We can talk about the quarterbacks, whatever. But here's the thing:
who had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Great, that's fine. And here's what he brought: West Coast offense and a play caller.
Ain't no West Coast offense here, though.
I know that.
You told me that.
No, watch. You're following the breadcrumbs now. The best thing about him is West Coast offense and play calling. The Cowboys chose to get rid of everything that Jason Garrett had here in Scott Linehan, only to keep a quarterback, QB coach, offensive coordinator that is cut from them to bring in an offensive guy who's not going to be able to institute his offensive system or call plays. So again, my only beef on this was once I realized that Kellen Moore's going to be the guy, he's going to call the plays, and that's what's happening. So what does Mike McCarthy do here besides develop quarterbacks, apparently? right? Because we talk about all the quarterbacks, the Flynn's, the Aaron Brooks, and all these shits that he sent around or whatever. Because it's not his offense, it's not his play calling. Here's why when I was on this show, maybe the first time with you, and I said what I need to see from Mike McCarthy is to help Kellen Moore from that 35-yard line in on these wonky plays and let us get better in the red zone. But again, if you're going to keep Kellen Moore in this offense and everything else, we screwed up out of the gate. We should have just brought a defensive fucking minded head coach in here and be kosher. Right. And that's my point. That's my whole point. Look, we can say whatever about McCarthy. He can do so much. I think he is a tough guy. I think there's certain things that he's done that a lot of coaches wouldn't done. But at the end of the day, if we're still going to run Kellen Moore's offense and he's going to call the plays and everything else, what else can he do?
Talking back, listen, you know damn well, okay, I don't know. I'm not back there behind the scenes, but somebody got to talk back. Is he, okay, some releases. Is he, I need you to keep talking back and saying, this is what I want to do. This is my plan. I'm implementing. I don't give a hell about you. That's what Jerry. That's how you need to talk to Jerry. Because if you don't have if you don't have no coach like that, I get you. But what I'm saying is, next year, when that comes back, I'm with the Mike McCarthy dog. Like I said,
I'm with it too.
When they fired Garrett, my first part, I made videos. Mike McCarthy. I'm on him, and I'm not even trying to throw him away. All I'm saying is either make sure he has the power to do this, stay the F out of his way, and if he's the man to do it, stay the F out of his way, and then you run it. And then next year, let's see it, because I've seen a good draft this year. Next year, let's see it. I don't think we'll have the injuries we had this year, because you rarely see NFL teams have a devastating year of injuries back to back.
COVID year. Yeah, COVID year. It is what it is. Hey, I like this right. Hey, look, I do like this right here real quick. Said from Reaper said we should have brought in that Washington coach. Look, here's my look, and let's be clear. My first choice for the Cowboys when it was wide open, I wanted Lincoln Riley, and I wanted to pair him with Ron Rivera as the defensive coordinator. That was my first choice. However, look, it's Ron Rivera. He got a head coaching job. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but we don't know Ron Rivera be good. You know why? Because Daniel Snyder backed the hell up, and we don't hear Daniel Snyder, do you?
But he would have been able to.
Daniel Snyder talking.
Look, here's my promise with you, big game. Here's my promise with you. As long as you bring me on, I'm going to pivot your mindset off of the Joneses into this day-to-day coaching. I'm going to try. I know it matters. Look, and I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. However, it is too easy for us to bang the table about the Joneses too much. And look, and a lot of it is true and things are happening. But on the same token, here's the thing, right? Here's where we missed. You wanted to wipe the last 9 years away, but you kept a piece. It's like if you go do it right. How about this one, James? James, let me give you this one. You want to go in, right? You got cancer, and they want to go in and get the cancer up out of you, right? Okay, you've had cancer for 9 years, and they go in and get the cancer, but they leave, but they just miss one little spot. And that one little spot's still here. And I'm not trying to belittle cancer or nothing else. I'm just saying, in general, you get the scope or whatever. You leave that one little spot, which is Kellen Moore, because he's tied to – look, Kellen Moore was Linehan's guy before Linehan got here, right? Facts. And he's still here. And look, the Romos have Romo has co-signed him, and he's drawn up these plays, and he's doing all these things or whatever. And we can talk about, well, the Joneses are stepping on McCarthy, whatever. Well, look, McCarthy said, we heard it from Willie McClay, the best thing that we've had, or the closest thing that we've had as a GM in forever. And you heard Willie McClay say, man, it was so refreshing. McCarthy said, man, player over scheme. That's what I want to get. Right? Hence how we ended up with CD Lamb and not somebody else, Clayson. Because if it was Garrett and the boys here still, it wouldn't have been CD Lamb. Keep it a buck. We know that. So they did all these things this way, and they drafted, and they brought in some guys that they wanted to pick because I talked about it heavily I talked about it heavily in the offseason. I was like, we went from bargain shopping to paying bargain prices because the names that we brought in underneath McCarthy were guys that have been former first-round picks and not BS guys like the Stephen Pierce of the world or whatever. Now, they didn't shake out. Maybe they leaked some information, but McCarthy still had the latitude, if you will, to get their ass up out of here. Now, again, your problem is McCarthy is an offensive fucking coach, right? Mm-hmm. And you still have an offensive coordinator running the last 9-year scheme here. It works with Romo. It works with Dak. Now, Dalton's doing this thing. I mean, look, hey, we have won 3 games with Dalton. Now, if we dial up all the backup quarterbacks during Garrett's era, I don't know if we get to 3 wins, but it is what it is. Mike Nolan is terrible. We understand that. They're probably going to promote from underneath and whatnot. But look, the over-prevailing thing as we talk about this continuously, no matter what, we understand the culture is an issue in selling the star. You don't have to sell the star. The star sells its fucking self. Bro, you want to see the star generate a shit ton of money? Just win fucking 10 games. It don't matter. We will do our part. It is what it is. But again, with the way this thing is constructed is –
I hate to cut you off right here.
Go. No, sir, go. I was going for a while. I need a drink anyways.
Okay, get that drink because my dog, Boss Cowboys, are in there what we was talking about. That's what we always hear about Jerry Jones saying winning is priority, winning is number 1. Winning is not number 1. It's number 3. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is. It's not. It sounds great. No, that brand and everything else.
Look. I'll tell you and Boss, you're both wrong. I think here's the problem. No. I think winning is number 1. No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'll give you the space. I think winning is number 1, but they just want to tie a lot of different shit to it. No, I think winning is. I think they do.
Because if winning is number 1, BJ, if winning is number 1, you're gonna say I'm gonna step my 78-year-old ass out of here and get somebody who's gonna handle this and do what I do. Or you're going to say, when I got these free agents out here, you don't got to spend all kind of money because all you talking is cap this, cap that. I get you. I get that. I understand it. I like how you manage the cap and you can spend how you want. But you got to get some dogs up in here to blend with your team. It has to happen. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. It ain't winning is number 1 with the Dallas Cowboys. You can sell that bullshit to them dummies, but you ain't selling that dumb shit to me. I'm not listening to that. When is about number 3? Because that brand and everything else. And see, when you push that, because see, when I hear you in the media,
I'm waiting for it. No, go ahead. I'm good. You're good. You're good, brother.
When I hear Jerry Jones saying, "Hey, I feel good because we got the top leading attendance in the whole NFL. We leading everybody in attendance." When I hear my general managers talking about leading the NFL in attendance, this shit is still effed up.
Okay. All right. Let me know when it's my time. Just tag me in, brother. Tag me in.
I tagged you in. There you go.
Let me light this black, though. Hold on. Let me light this black real quick.
Right. Because she rolling this blunt. Let's go.
My man. Wait, what you on the White House? What you on? What you working with?
I did some. Did we get some?
Wait. Hold on. Wait. James, don't say. Hold on, James. Don't say that. But that's an opportunity to. There's some money there. Don't say that. Wait for somebody to come to you. Wait, somebody to give you some of them rolls. You feel me? All right, but here's the thing, though. Look, let's break it down this way. Let me ask you a question, James. Do you really think Cowboys Nation in the comment section and everything else, do y'all really think these guys wake up and don't want to win?
No, I do think they want to win, but it's not number 1 priority. I can want to win, just like I can go to work and want to do good. But then there's other people want to come to work and be great. And there's other people say, yeah, I want to be good, but I want to get this. This ain't really my priority, but I'm going to make sure I get this. I'm going to keep this. And you know that.
Okay.
And so you can keep trying to sell it to everybody else because, see, here's the thing. There's a lot, and I'm not being disrespectful to anybody. There's a lot of naive Cowboy fans out there. Let me say that. I'll say naive Cowboy fans. And you don't think people like that. We had Mike Fish on there. He says they pushed the brand. They pushed.
I watched it. Sure. I watched him say it. I was right there. I was watching, baby. I was watching.
I gave you all that credit on that shit too when I asked them questions.
I was watching.
But you see what he said. He said they pushed that brand like no other. And then I came at him. I said, so why Steven Jones don't go get them? He said, I agree with you. He should go out there and get them some of them free agents. He should go out there and spend some of that money. We sitting there saying, you saying winning is number one? No, it's not. Because I see these other organizations that's getting money, doing other things, and they sit there and say, you know what? We trying to get the ball right now. So I don't give a hell about this first round pick. I'm going to go get this player because he's going to enhance my team and get me over the hump. I'm not going to go for this eBay Abokai who's 7th round or off a practice squad and think, let's see if he can blend in and win a championship with him. I'm not doing that, dog. Sometimes scare money don't make money. If you scare
I feel that. Look. In my biggest gripe for the past 4 years with the Cowboys is there's 3 ways to acquire talent. 3 ways, right? There's the draft, there's trading, and there's free agency. And unfortunately, the thing that we have ignored, period, especially the first 2 days of free agency, we have ignored free agency time and time again. I don't disagree with that. Again, there's 3 ways to acquire. Let me say it real slow. There's 3 ways to acquire talent. And if you ignore 1/3 of those ways, it's going to put you behind the 8 ball. But here's what I do know as well is this. If somebody has a plan and thinks that it's going to be successful, look, in whatever level you want to do it, if we're talking about, business, football, we're talking about personal, small business, whatever, if they have an idea about how to go about it and win and make money and do certain things, because let's be clear, and here's the thing that I think that's a little bit overblown when it comes to the Joneses. My goodness, they have so much money that there's kids will never be able to spend. It is what it is. So what I've come to the grips with is this simple thing. They believe this is the best way for them to go win. And be clear, there's 32 teams out here, James, that go about it their own ways and believe this is the way to go do it, and this is how you should, whether it's right or wrong. Look, the only right or wrongs are in the results. And at the end of the day, there's 1 winner and 31 losers every single year. And the one thing I always say is, even a blind squirrel finds a nut, and we haven't found one in a while. And I feel all that. But at the end of the day, this idea of
I'm not
sitting here. Hold on. Wait. Let me go though. The idea that they don't care about winning is low-hanging fruit to me. But a lot of people do though. But I'm not talking about you. I know that. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about a lot of people. The idea that they don't care about winning or it's not the first foremost thing in their mind is foolish and it's bullshit. I promise you that.
I'm sorry. I can't say it is first and foremost in their mind. I can't say that because I feel like if it's first and foremost in your mind, I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm an owner, it's just in my opinion, if I'm an owner first and foremost in my mind, there's certain things you can't do. We had a show where Boss was on here. Scott Walker Steele, and he was talking about with Bill Walsh, how he said you can't get attached to players because when you get attached to players, it's hard to cut them. It's hard to do things. And Jerry admitted, like, I get too close to players. I shouldn't do this and do that. And it has hurt the team. You got Stephen Jones, who's the exact opposite.
Okay, let me stop. Whoa. I got to press you on that point. Who has he got attached to in the past 5 or 6 years?
He was loving Dez. That was Stephen Jones that cut Dez.
Okay, it doesn't matter. He got up out of here. It doesn't matter. He's gone.
Right. Like, I'm not crying about that. Tell me.
Okay, but I'm saying we're talking.
I'm not mad. Here's
the problem. Here's the no. Here's the problem.
Here's the problem, BJ.
No, big
I
game.
don't get mad at Stephen.
Big
I don't
game.
get mad. I don't get mad at Stephen Jones for him. I actually like how he don't have the love for the players and he'll cut them ass. But stop being a cheap ass mud sucker and get a few free agents to get us over the damn hump. I ain't mad.
I just said that. I just said that. Hold on now. I just said that.
You on that.
I just said that. Look, here's the thing. We take the entire run of the Joneses and we share. Here's the problem with Cowboys Nation. Here is the problem. A1 from some of us out here. I'm not excusing myself from it. I'm saying in general. The problem is we take Jerry, and be clear. Let me say this for Cowboys Nation real quick. Jerry didn't have the biggest bid in to buy the Cowboys. You know why Tex Schramm sold into the Cowboys? So the Cowboys and Jerry, because he made sure that he was going to get rid of Landry. I know that Jerry's the bad guy for firing Landry. But at the end of the day, that's the reason why he got him. Why he got the Cowboys.
And like when BJ though.
Well, let me get there. Let me walk it out though. Let me walk it out. Hold on. Let me walk it out.
Walk it out. Because he did like Witten.
At the end of the day,
you know it.
We tried to take the 1989 or 90. If everyone wants to forget the 1 and 15. By the way, we have 0 Pro Bowlers, which I don't really care. Pro Bowling is voting. It's bullshit. All Pro is what really matters. 89 was the last time we didn't have a Pro Bowler. Look, nobody talks about Jerry Jones wasting a pick on Steve Walsh. Nobody really talks about the fact that Steve Walsh was the only guy that got the win when we were 1 and 15. Like, revisionist history is amazing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Revisionist history is amazing. So we want to cherry pick, right? 90 to 20, 30 years of what worked, what didn't, what happened. We don't talk about how the league changed, things happen, this, that, and the third. We do a whole bunch of this, that. We cherry pick of what we want us to be and everything else. And some of the reasons why we didn't end up with a Randy Moss, or even to this day, maybe some of the reasons why we don't get certain players or whatever, is because of some of the shit that we went through as an organization with certain players. Those are just facts. Like, you can't just, the problem in this day and age in 2020, COVID be damn, Trump administration, the whole nine, fake news, not real, whatever. At the end of the day, you have to look at the culmination of everything that this has been since the Joneses have bought this team. I get it. Very tragic after Jerry left. Got a little bit better when Bill got here. Had a couple of good years, 13-3. Look, and I told everybody, I wish social media was more prevalent. We went 13-3, right? Had the number 1 seed. There was games we shouldn't have won that year. There was a lot of the 5 interception Buffalo game, whatever. Like, we were a facade. We played the Patriots that year, right? Everybody looks at the dadgum Marion Barber run. Do you remember the final score of the game? I mean, there's a lot of things that happened. So this thing has been a conglomerate of a lot of different things, and we just try to be in the moment and see teams do this, do that, and why can't we do this, do that? But if you love certain things that happen, and things have changed, like in the entire time of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones's era, like, we know who McClay is. We understand. They slide him a bag. He gets a different title. Things happen. It happens, right? So we know. So I had this conversation not too long ago, said, well, maybe our drafts are just overrated. I said, no. I said, Willie McClay can only get the talent here. It's up to the coaching staff to do something. And then we talk about, well, does the coaching staff have this leverage? Does it not have this leverage? What's going on here? What's going on there? At the end of the day, I think maybe, just maybe, we should say Mike McCarthy was a bad hire only for the simple fact that you kept Kellen Moore.
I said, this is what I said, though, about Kellen Moore. I think the Cowboys and Jerry Jones wanted them to groom Kellen Moore like they did Jason Garrett. And as soon as they kept Kellen Moore on the staff, the reason why they kept him on the staff is because I keep on hearing this stuff. This is my opinion. Nobody else is my opinion. So if somebody else thinks something else, that's fine. Okay. But when you kept Kellen Moore on the staff, I don't believe that was Mike McCarthy saying, I want to keep Kellen Moore. I think that was the Joneses saying, you're keeping Kellen Moore. You can get anybody else you want, but you're keeping Kellen Moore because I felt like, and I still feel like, they eventually want to groom him to be the next head coach like they did Garrett, because that's what Jerry tried to do with Garrett. He tried to get him over there, groom him, and it didn't work. That's why he lasted 10 years. Look at all the coaches that have been under Jerry. Jimmy Johnson was the second longest under Garrett. Garrett did 10 years. Jimmy Johnson did 5. Everybody else did 3. Yeah. And you know why? Because Garrett was the guy that Jimmy wanted. I mean, Jerry wanted. And that's why we saw 10 years of it, because Jerry never wanted to say, you know what, he ain't the right choice. No, he was like, I'm going to keep on thinking. Yeah, we're going to keep on. And anytime we had a good year, yep, okay, see, I told you he was good. So we're going to keep him another 5 years. Guess what? After three seasons of 8-8, he had a contract year. He went 12-4. He got a new 5-year deal. You had 3 years of mediocre. One year. I let you talk. You're going to let me talk now.
I've let you talk.
No, you didn't. I let you talk.
You said 8-8.
I said
8-8.
3-8.
Yeah.
3-8.
3-8.
You have one good year.
Hey, and if hold on.
You got a 5-year deal. You had 3 regular mediocre years. You have one good year, and you get a 5-year deal. Does that make sense to you? Yes or no?
Do I get to go now?
Yes, I want you to answer that question. I want you to say yes or no. Does that make sense to you? If you had 4 years and 3 years you was mediocre and 1 year you was good, you get 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, what's the context though?
There's no context.
Sure there is.
No,
there's
that's
always, brother. There's always, brother. I love you. There is always. There's always context.
I'm still gonna go at your neck.
Fair, and I'm coming right back at you. There's context. There's context within that happens. Again, the biggest monstrosity is Romo literally broke his body. Yeah, literally broke his body, because if it wasn't for Romo, we wasn't an 8-8 team. We're a 3-13, 4-12 team. Like, we wasted his career in a lot of different ways. You know, I hate to say that, and look, here we are with that, and it kind of feels like the same way, right? But at the end of the day, context matters. And somebody said we shouldn't sign Simmons because he gave me some PFF numbers. And I'm like, stop. He gave me PFF numbers of Simmons versus PFF numbers of Anthony Harris.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Okay, and I'm like, well, hold on. Let's get the context real quick, though. Who is he playing over there, right? I mean, who is Harris playing over here? Who's their front lines? What is going on? Who are they going against? You know, so, I mean, context has to matter within those things. You feel me? It has to matter. So, yeah, I mean, look, I think Garrett was an amazing coach Monday through Saturday. And here's hold on. You know the meme? Let me hit you with this one. Here's the meme. You know the meme where it's got the pill bottle, hard pill to swallow, and they give you the fucking tagline underneath it, a little animated. Here's the hard pill to swallow for all you Jimmy Johnson stands. Jason Garrett was the closest fucking thing, period, to getting Jimmy Johnson back in the league in the last whatever time frame you want to put, because Jimmy Johnson literally sat there and told y'all, we run 5 to 6 plays. Good luck. BGJ. Stop it. And guess what Jason Garrett did? He lined up, ran 5 to 6 plays, and it didn't matter.
He's
doesn't matter. It doesn't win. Who did Red play for?
I said Red Heads don't win.
Who did Red play for? Jimmy.
Okay. And he won.
He literally
that was only God that he won that.
Hold on. What did Jimmy build? What did Jimmy build? Jimmy built offensive lines and defensive lines. What did Garrett do? He built lines.
I didn't hate on that with Garrett.
I know that. So you can't cherry pick Jason, look, you can't
Garrett
cherry
ain't
pick.
no guy.
No.
Really, okay, I just want to ask you
cherry
a
pick.
question, BJ. You really thought we was going to win a Super Bowl with Jason Garrett, yes or no?
I think there was moments we could have.
Nice.
There's no look. Y'all saw what the hold on. You saw what the Packers did in Seattle.
You didn't believe it.
Hold on. You saw what the Packers did. Oh, sure I do. 2014. No ifs and buts. If we beat the Packers, yes, I think we could have won the Super Bowl. Period.
But we didn't. Oh,
what the
game? You know, you watched that game.
Forget Des catching the ball. If DeMarco Murray doesn't fumble the ball,
don't start that dumb stuff.
We win the game. That's not dumb.
Murray broke out there, and he still fumbled that damn ball. You've seen the tape like I seen the tape. That damn safety still had an angle, and DeMarco Murray didn't have no 4.3 speed. He still would have caught his ass.
We're scoring a touchdown that drop. No matter what.
You don't know that. That's all guessing. And even if Dez would have got that touchdown, Aaron Rodgers with a broke ass leg still had 4 minutes to 36 seconds. He was placing the dice in our defense. So don't sit there and say that we would stop
James, it kind of sounds like you just don't believe in the Cowboys, period.
No, I just don't. I know we choke.
That's not choking.
I love my team, but I'm not a dummy.
Choking?
First of all, BJ, we played the Detroit Lions the week before, right? Sure. We only got there because of that pass interference that you know and I know was pass interference. And we got off. And even in that game, we had to go all the way down. Hold
on. If we're going to dredge that up.
I'm not dredging up. I'm just keeping it real.
I'm just saying.
I love my team, but I keep it real.
Fair. He never touched him. But look, if you want to give him the play, he never touched.
Oh,
well, then, how about
fair.
Hold on, fair. Romo got rough. It should have been a rough in the pasture call.
I'm not saying we didn't, dog. But
didn't get the call.
Listen, we got that call. It was lucky, and I was happy. I was like, damn, we got over on that call because that was pass interference. But even when we got that call, we still had to go all the way down the field to score to win the game. And Romo had to go a fourth downtown, I think, 2 times.
But we won. You're making excuses why we shouldn't have won.
I'm not making excuses why we won, dog. But
but you're telling me if Dez caught it or if
Aaron Rodgers eating us up in that game with a broke leg, yes or no?
Bro, if DeMarco Murray if DeMarco Murray doesn't fumble, it's 21-3. No, hell no. If DeMarco scores, it's 21-3. This shit's a wrap.
I'm talking real life. Was Aaron Rodgers eating up our 24 defense with a broke leg? Yes or no?
How was he eating us up?
Yes or no?
No, not before the fumble. No. What was the score when DeMarco fumbled? In what quarter? And tell me on God's green earth.
I'm not
how. Exactly. There's no ifs. No, these are facts. No,
I was saying what was really happening.
No, what was the score when DeMarco fumbled? In what quarter?
All right, you won.
Come on, man. What is you talking about?
I'm just letting you go.
What is you talking about?
I'm just letting you go.
Bro, it's 21-3. It's 21-3.
No, not that game. I ain't saying that. I'm talking about 2014 when we had the broken leg.
I'm talking about No. Hold on. Now, 16 was Dak's rookie year. Hold on. No. 16 was Dak's rookie year. We were down and we bounced back or whatever. I'm talking about Romo in 2014. Come on now. Catch up with me now. Look, that 02 done got you.
I'm just keeping it real, dog. Like
but again, it's a lot of what ifs, right? I mean,
it wasn't what ifs. What I'm telling you, you were saying what if DeMarco Murray. I'm not saying a what if. I'm telling you facts.
Bro,
Aaron Rodgers.
Bro, that's a fact. Bro, but that's a fact.
He was feeling good going in that game.
Bro, that's a fact.
Listen, in that game, going into that game, We was called the UFO type defense. Our defense was not good, but we had the number. We
and
were
if we score that drive, it's 21-3.
I'm not doing that. I'm talking about facts. I don't want to say the ifs, BJ.
But the fact is he fumbled. I agree. The fact is he fumbled.
You're saying if he didn't. I'm saying the facts. We went into that game, right? And we had a 24 defense, 14 defense that wasn't good, but we were opportunistic. We had a hell of 5 turnovers. We were getting turnovers in that game. Aaron Rodgers was crippled. He had a bad calf, a bad leg. He was still slicing and dicing our defense, even with the bad leg. That's why they were in the game. So even
it was 14 to no, stop. You said they were no. 14-3 with us having the ball and not turning it over is not in the game. We allowed them. Be clear. Hold on. We allowed him to be in the game because if we score on that drive and DeMarco doesn't fumble 21-3, they're not in the game.
So we have still stopped them on defense even after the fumble?
I don't disagree with that.
No.
But the point is you have to be set up to be ready to walk through the door. It's 14-3. You're driving the ball, right? You're 14-3. Your defense has done enough for you to be up 14-3. Offensively, don't talk to me about the defense. Don't give me what the defense should be. Because, see, here's where I pivot. I didn't care about the dead catch. Even if we would have scored there, I agree with you there. I think it's a wrap at that point because it's fucking Aaron was cooking already. It's kind of like Eli Manning. Eli Manning wasn't great, but once you started letting Eli cook, you were toast. You couldn't let Eli get going. Once Eli got going, it was a problem. Here's the thing. Aaron's not the same beast. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but you literally could have went to 21-3. At 21-3 on the defensive side of the ball, the run game's done. You can unleash these beasts and keep it moving. And the thing that we had done all year, and here's again, context matters, big game. Context matters. The way that we had won games all year was get leads, unleash the rush, and then pound cake. And pound cake. We shortened the game. If we got up 21-3 and how we have won games all year, you don't think that we wouldn't have pound caked that game out? Because fast forward to Seattle and everything that happened, there's no way in hell we lose that game in Seattle. And we get to the Super. Now, whether we win the Super Bowl or not, I'm not here to talk about that. But there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm sorry, BJ. You got a lot of what ifs and coulda, shouldas. I don't live on that.
It's not what ifs or couldas. All year long, we got leads, and we pound cakes. That's what we did. 14-3. 14-3. I'm not guessing. 14-3.
I will leave that alone. Let's leave that alone because we go all day. Because me and you would debate all day, and I love it. Me and you would debate all day. Let me drop you there. Okay, we gonna stop because we would debate all day. That's why I like fucking with you.
All right, what you got for me?
All right, so we went on the offense. Let's talk about defense.
Oh, hey, you saw my tweet. You saw my tweet. Did you see my tweet? I mean, I just, I don't know. I just, hey, man, I just like to have a look. I didn't ask for did I ask for the top 5 defense, James? That's not what my tweet said. That is not what my tweet said. My tweet said this. Can I have a defense just stops the run and I'll be okay. Can I just get that? I just all I want. Can I get a defense that can hold a?
If Mo said didn't get hurt, he was running all over us.
Yeah, I mean, can I get a defense that just gives up about 75 yards rushing a game? Can I 70? Can I get one of those guys? Can I get a D tackle in here? Gallimore's showing me some things. 6 games, we talked about that.
I like how Gallimore's playing.
Yeah, I like how Gallimore. Like 6 starts, he's coming.
How do you think about D-Law?
Hey man, did you watch the post game show?
No.
Or no? Okay. Well, here's my point about the defense. And look, here's my standpoint, James. And I want to ask you what your thoughts are on this. My problem with the defense is D-Law's paid to be the leader, and we know that leadership is tricky, right? Because if we go back to Romo wasn't the unequivocal leader out the gate, even though he got paid or whatever, TL, whatever. I mean, that's a whole different, set of issues or whatever. Dak and we talked about Jalen Hurts, right? And natural leaders and things that come about them. My problem is on defense for me, and I want to ask you the same question, is I don't think we have a guy that's going to grab somebody by the face mask if they miss an assignment and hold them accountable. We don't have a Ray Lewis, if you will. Look, Ray Lewis's don't grow on trees. I get that. We don't have a Derek Brooks, a Warren Sapp. I just feel like, look, D-Law gives us great sound bites, right? He'll set the shit out of everybody, right? He gives and I love. Look, I think D-Law might quite possibly be the best all around defensive end that plays the run and get to it. Oh, he plays the run great now. Stop. He plays the run great.
I'm not taking him over a healthy Joey Bosa.
Well, hold on. But when is Joey Bosa healthy? So yes, he was healthy last year too. Stop. See, you're nitpicking now.
I'm not nitpicking. I'm just keeping it real.
I just
hate on D-Law.
Yeah.
You think D-Law and Joey Bosa healthy?
Yeah. Well, I can't. No. I'm gonna take D-Law because D-Law's gonna be more healthy than Joey.
I said both of them healthy.
Yeah, but hold on.
Both of them are healthy all year. You taking a healthy D-Law over healthy Joey Bosa all year.
Wait a minute.
Yes or no?
No. In my Green Bay hypothetical, in my Green Bay, you don't want to talk about what
I asked you is you taking a healthy Joey Bosa or a healthy Tank Lawrence?
I'm not
all year.
I'm not talking about
yes or no. Who?
No, I'm not talking about what ifs. I'm giving you. I ain't talking about what ifs. I know D-Law's going to be healthy. I'm taking D-Law. So there it is. I ain't talking about what ifs.
Look at
that. You didn't want to do what ifs earlier. I ain't doing.
That's not a what if. That's not a what if.
But it is because Joey Bosa is never healthy. Hell,
D-Law has now started being healthy.
Nick Bosa
he was hurt this year. His knee was hurt.
My goodness. And he still playing. Joey Bosa just is gone.
D-Law. That's why
Joey's just gone.
That's why I mess with D-Law because he fights with him. Because he keeps playing.
And these other guys just don't play.
I'm just saying, if they're both healthy,
but
if they were both healthy, if
it was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. Okay. Right, so I don't care. Again, but even with him being healthy, he's not grabbing nobody until look, who's telling Jalen Smith to stop swiping?
They boys.
Yeah, well, not boys. It is what it is. I love D-Law, but I need a leader.
That's where his ass at because he owed me $100.
Who owes you $100?
He owed me is it 50 or 100, James? And it's been a year and a half. We made a bet. And I'm gonna have to call you out, dog, because you ain't paying me my money. I'm sorry, I gotta call you out. If you'd have paid my money, I'd never said nothing. You feel me? And I ain't even trying to call you out, but you didn't pay me my money. We made a bet like 2 years ago, I think. Hold on.
That's my guy Jamal. My guy Jamal Williams loves your big game, but if DeMarco doesn't fumble that ball, Cowboys.
Like you said, if was a fifth.
Okay, so don't hit me with the Joey versus D-Law. If was the fifth.
Anyway. Yeah, James, you owe me, dog. And it's like, come on, dog. I know you got that money. You said you was big money. I thought
put the cash app back up there. Put the cash up there again. James.
I'm gonna put it up right now.
Put
that cash app up, dog.
Put it up there. If you owe James 100, pay James 100.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying, James? You know what I'm saying? We bet on that Jeff Eats stuff. And I told you, I paid my bet. You feel me? I paid that money. I cashed that for you. You ain't paying my money, dog. And I ain't even trying to call you out of disrespect you at all. But you owe me my money, dog.
Yeah, man, you
Put
got to hold.
put that cash up.
Hey,
You
hey,
need to
hey,
holler
hey,
at me,
hey,
cash at me
hey,
like
as
right
the
now.
look,
At
as a
least
man,
20, 30, 40 or something. Real talk.
Look, as a man, you got to pay up. Look, I mean, short story. I made a bet with the Eagles fan that they would win the Super Bowl, and that's whenever Wentz got hurt. We had a hundo on the line. Wentz got hurt. Eagles fan came back to me begging, "Oh, Wentz got hurt, man. Let me out the bed. It don't matter. This is for the playoffs even started. Oh, we can't do it. Da da da." I was like, "Nah, fuck that. You made the bet before that, man. You got to ride with your team. Guess who got a sucker to pay that hundo? Shit, guess what I did, James? Paid the hundo to Nick Foles. Nick Foles.
And somebody,
cost
if
me
I
that
ever
hundo.
forget a bet I had, and somebody hit me up like, "Oh, you owe me. I'll pay it right then. I got the bread. If I forgot, I promise."
Hey, shit, low key. I got another guy that owes me 50 on the Browns from last year. I'm never going to see it, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I have been late on a few bets, but I pay that shit up. And if somebody ever come at me, I'll take care of it. Like, I ain't that.
Not me. Never late. I pay on time.
I feel you. That's what's up. Well, I can't.
But that's why I am staunch in. If the bet's done, you don't pay me, man. Look. If I know where your door is, I'm like, hey, because I don't delay bets. When I don't make bets all the time, but when I do, I pay on time. Mother sucker, you better pay me on time. Or my 6'3".
I got the cash right there,
hey, look, low key, my 6'3", 310-pound ass will be at your door, beard and all.
You feel me? You're a damn D tackle, one tag. You feel me?
Hey, you saw my tag on Twitter.
I said, I see it.
But before we kind of got our offensive tackle situation set, I'm like, yo, I'll play offensive tackle for the Cowboys. Right. I got you. I got long arms too. Look at this shit. I got long arms. Look at this.
All right, know you can do it.
I'm ready.
You ain't got proof to me.
I'm ready. But look. Let's get back to the script though.
Let's get back to the script.
Let's get back to the script, man.
We got. Guess what? We got them whole ass Eagles.
Yeah, a different quarterback.
But this is what I said on my Twitter, though. Tell me how you feel about this, BJ. Because I said, people was mad that we beat the damn Niners. That's sick in your head that you mad we beat the Niners. You want us to lose to the Niners. You sick in your head. You ain't a real Cowboys fan if you want to lose to the Niners. You sick in your head. Now we play the Eagles. You want us to lose to them because you want to tank to get a pick? This is what I said. I get it. You want a high pick. I get it. But last year, right? 2020, right? BJ? Yeah. We drafted 17th, right?
Ooh, we lucked up.
We got CD. Trevor Diggs. Neville Gallimore.
Hey, look, even in the second round of that, we tried to trade up to get Diggs and couldn't trade up, and he still fell to us. Yeah, talk about it. Talk that shit. Well, and look, and last year's draft was stacked. And here's the thing that we got to get into, as it pertains to this draft. Like low key, James, you're a connoisseur of these drafts, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, Cuzzo, big bruh, let me know. Is there really? We're not talking about quarterbacks, we know because we got the top two, right? Lawrence, Fields. They'll push one or two up. That's what the NFL does because the NFL quarterbacks sell tickets. They're going to push it up. Look, I saw the meme today that said, "Oh, Mitchell Trubisky has a better winning percentage than Deshaun Watson." Well, who the fuck do you want? But then neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Outside of those quarterbacks and how we went through this college season, bruh, who do you want in the top 10? Like, keep it up. Forget who you want in the top 10. Who is there that you can trade out and get a bevy of picks outside of a quarterback in the top 10?
Like I said, man, I this draft right here, I'm not impressed. I'm not jumping up and down with the draft. I'll do some really good players, but there's not anybody. So that's why when people are like, man, we losing. I mean, we winning, now we dropping down. Dallas drafted 17th and still had a damn good draft. So people need to calm down. And like I said, when we went back and forth with Joneses, I heard people talking shit to me about, oh, you want to blame it? No, I'm not, because I give Jones credit because they draft good. We've had good drafts. We've had good drafts.
I mean, shout out to William McClay.
Yeah, but so I can't hate on them with all that. But at the end of the day, it's the controlling part, and it's there and it's real, and that's what stays in the way. But from that point, though, if I'm looking at the team as a whole,
I mean, William Anthony. I'm sorry, no William Anthony. I'm sorry, Daryl Sharp. Yeah, bro, we are not getting Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to Duval. As soon as the Jets won, you saw the mayor get his tweet off. Trevor Lawrence is on a one-way ticket to Duval. Period. That's where he's going. Look, if
are we beating the Eagles with Jalen Hurts?
Here's the thing.
We definitely was beating them with Carson Wentz, but are we beating with? Is he gonna come into Dallas and turn up?
No. Here's my thing.
Do you think yes or
no? Whoa. Here's my issue. We play the late game, the afternoon game. The Washington team plays the early game. I think if the Washington team wins early and we're both eliminated, it's going to be very wonky. I think if the Washington team loses to Carolina, man, that thing is going to be really turned up. And I think I will put us at a 70% chance of winning. Is kind of where I'm at.
So what if Washington wins and we're already out?
I think it's a wrap. I think we'll see the
terrible.
Jalen Hurts.
Then that's terrible. If you're telling me that, that's terrible.
Again,
that lets me know that we ain't doing shit.
I just think, look,
no,
your quarterback, your okay. Well,
no,
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. It doesn't matter
the stakes because you already got.
You gotta step up. You gotta play. Yeah, I feel you.
You have to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Even though they're not a rival to me, they're an annoyance, and there's no way that after we lost to them and we should have beat them in Philly, that they come in with Jalen Hurts and he comes in there and turns the F up in Dallas. There's no way you play with all kind of pride.
Here's
not what pride. It don't matter about the record. It don't matter if you go to the playoffs. It don't matter about the draft pick, no nothing. This is a game. This is a game that you better play with pride. It doesn't matter about the draft position or if you go into the playoffs. This is all about pride. And if you let these mother suckers come in with Jalen Hurts and this mother sucker comes in and turns up on our defense, I want to come out here and smack fools. I ain't giving a shit because I'm coming in there like, what the? I don't want to hear that shit, dog. And that's why I say, DeMarcus Lawrence, can you walk up to somebody and say blah, blah, blah? Or they going to look at you like, no, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This better be a week that these motherfuckers, excuse my language, better be on that real shit and saying, I don't give a F about the division going to the playoffs or nothing. These the whole-ass Eagles, we better whoop their ass. Ain't no sweeps from these whole-ass Eagles, especially with Jalen Hurts. It should be an example. Everybody got the Jalen Hurts feel-good story. We need to come in with this defense and beat the shit out of him.
Well, I mean, that all sounds good.
I know it sounds good.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
I didn't already heard
it. Sounds amazing. The whole nine. But I will say is, well, I guess we'll learn. Look, from what you said, we'll learn a little bit about Mr. McCarthy, right? Because by the time kickoff comes, we will know if we're playing for something or not, right? And we always kind of tip our hat to. The temperament of the team goes to the coach. So if the Washington team beats Carolina, and low key, we know Eagles and Giants were playing for nothing, well, then we will figure out what McCarthy has on this team.
But here's my thing. It doesn't matter if they win or lose, big dog, and you know it. It doesn't matter if they win or lose, big dog. We need to go in there saying,
whoa.
What do you mean?
No. You play organized sports, James.
Okay.
I played organized sports, James.
Who are you holding back, though?
My point is, I knew. Look, for better or worse, if I was playing for something, it felt my mindset of going to the game was never different. Okay, let me be clear. My mindset was always what I watched the tape. I did things, whatever the case may be. I was zoned in. I was doing things, whatever the case. That mattered. However, I knew but as an athlete, I knew when I was playing for something and when I wasn't playing for something. And those are just facts. You can't block that out. Yes, even when I wasn't in games that I was playing to advance, I want to be my best. Here's what I did know. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. I'm ready to get my shit. I'm ready to get my stats
I
up.
hear you. Maybe if we played Buffalo or if we played
Buffalo might be the AFC.
Listen, or we played the Jaguars or maybe the Miami Dolphins. Maybe I say maybe because I feel what you're saying.
Divisional.
Hold up.
It don't matter no more.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. Bro,
it may
this
not
divisional
matter.
shit don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to us.
I don't care about the division. It's about the Philadelphia Eagles. If I'm playing organized sports,
they don't care.
I'm telling you me. I'm not saying you.
I feel you.
I'm saying me.
I feel you.
I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And it's the Philadelphia Eagles, and I hate you. It doesn't matter.
They don't care no more.
I don't
That's
care.
the problem.
I'm going to kill you.
They don't care. Hold on. I agree with you. I feel like we do. They don't care. Let's keep it above. Like, here's another thing. For everybody that's tuned in, we're about 85, 90 deep right now. They don't care. Those players don't care no more. Free agency is things that happen, whatever. This idea of hate, fans, whatever, sure. I'm telling you now, it don't matter. Like, bro, fuck Philly. Look, the last two games, I want to win their divisional rivals. These players in
What happened? BGJ went. Where you come? Hold on.
it's a bygone era.
You was going over there talking. I ain't even hear you. You came out.
Awesome. Okay, well, you were gone. So I had no clue. But at the end of the day, bro, they don't care. These players and shit, they don't care no more. Bro, they don't care. Because they might be on the same team next year. It is what it is.
I feel what you're saying. I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about nothing.
No, I feel that. And I feel the same way. I feel the same way. But these guys, but you saying buying into the players, and they don't care.
Players right now. So that's what you're telling me, that the players don't care if we play Philly, and they're gonna look at if we in the playoffs, they're gonna play. Bro, what you're telling me. That's what you think.
Bro, Philly could be Houston. Philly could be Kansas City. Philly could be Minnesota. Philly can be the Bucks. Philly can be bro. They're not built that way no more. They're not. They don't care.
Yeah. So exactly. So how far do you think we're away then? If you telling me they don't care, that means we are far away, aren't we?
No. It's not just about us. Whoa. It's not about us. I think in
you
general,
said they don't care. We talking about the game right here. They should care. BJ, they should care this game, whether it's playoffs or not.
You think it should matter more?
Hold on. I don't care about the playoffs. This is mentality and mindset going into 2021.
Hey, did you see? Look, everybody in Cowboys Nation, right? Everybody was ready to trade the house for Jamal Adams.
Right. Nobody was going on. Yeah, they went
okay. Whoa. Hold on. And after they won the game and they clinched the playoff, what did Jamal say in his post game? What did Jamal Adams say? Hey, man, this is great. We're going to the playoffs. Usually, about this time, I'm looking to where I'm going on vacation. I don't care what it is. There's 2 games left now, right? There's 2 games left, James. So if Jamal, that we wanted, that was playing for the Jets, and his last 2 games were Buffalo and Miami, or New England and Miami, or whoever in that division, he literally told you shit about the playoffs. I don't give a fuck. I'm thinking about seeing family. I'm thinking about where I'm going on vacation. I don't care. And at the end of the day, people have to understand this is where 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26-year-old players are. If you want to buy into a player, understand his makeup and see where he's at. Hence why you should believe in Dak. Here's why you should understand what Dak is about. Here's why you definitely hand Dak a $40 million check next year, because Dak is the guy that will build a football over and train and be well. By the way, our backup quarterback just finally has more touchdown passes than Dak. Also, the Jets quarterback who just won finally just passed Dak in passing yards. But at the end of the day, these players aren't built how we are as fans. And if y'all don't get that, I'm sorry. And if this is a revelation for you, it is what it is. But these dudes are getting paid way more than we're going to make in our lifetimes on a certain stance. 2, hey, divisional rival shit doesn't matter anymore, because Justin Simmons. What is Justin Simmons? Look, and I'm a Justin Simmons guy. By the way, his agent is Dak's agent. I need Francis to give us a 2-for-1. By the way, they're not going to pay him, right? They're not going to pay him because they tagged him. They can't tag him again. They're not going to pay him up there in Denver. Should he give 2 fucks about Denver, the Raiders? I'm sorry, forget Denver, Kansas City, the Raiders, or the Los Angeles Chargers? No, because he'll be somewhere else. Like, it's not the same anymore. They're not going to have this hate that as fans we talk. Look, I've literally watched the past 2 weeks of Eagles fans talk about Hurts and completely ignore everything they've said about Carson Wentz being better than Dak whenever that shit is fucking closed and done. Go ahead, James.
I'm just saying, you can't just let that Philadelphia Eagles team come in here and whip your ass. And because it's set up to be that way with Jalen Hurts being switched over to the quarterback now. I think it's the way it's – I think the way it's being in the aura, in the air, you could have had Carson Wentz playing us the second time, but all of a sudden Jalen Hurts is coming in, and Jalen Hurts is coming in Dallas. Either you can – you already know, BJ, that when people come into Dallas or whatever, people set records on us. You don't let Jalen Hurts from the Philadelphia Eagles come into Dallas and set records on us and do ridiculous things on us, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Have the pride, whether you're going to the playoffs or not, to not let this kid, because this could be the kid that's playing you for the next 5 years. This could be the kid. And he has the leadership qualities. He has ability, but he has to get better as the quarterback. But people follow that leadership just like Dak. That's why they said there was the comparison. And people are like, oh, whatever. No, the mental comparison of Jalen Hurts, how people follow him, is true. It's true. That's why people rallied around him in Philly, and they don't rally around Carson Wentz, because it doesn't always matter about talent. It matters about leadership. And when you have leadership and you practice and work your ass off, your talent naturally comes up, and then motherfuckers really follow you. And that's what's happened with Dallas. And that's what I'm worried about with Jalen Hurts, because he could be a problem for Dallas, whereas Carson Wentz, you are goofy. You're going to have the talent, but you're going to do goofy things. And I like that. Stay the quarterback, because you can keep doing goofy things and stay your ass at the bottom, because you ain't never going to lead your team. Now you got to worry about Hurts. So we got to come in there in this game with this Philadelphia Eagles, knowing that Jalen Hurts just played a very good game against the Arizona Cardinals, that even though they lost that game, he played very good. He cannot come in with confidence against the Dallas Cowboys feeling like he did something good. Cowboys have to squash that. I mean, we're going through the playoffs or not.
He beat the Saints. Is our defense anywhere close to the Saints? I mean, bro. I mean, I'm with you.
I know that. You gotta play with.
I feel you. I feel you. I understand everything that you're saying, but as voices, right? If we're talking about voices for the nation and whatnot, we have to understand that 2020 and going forward where we are. Like, bro, we are not 94, 95 before the salary cap hit, right? Yeah. And so on and so forth. You know, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like how we
say about the players switching from year to year.
Yeah. How we feel, bro. So you can't expect these guys to have that same animosity in their heart because you're in a division now. Look, and especially, right, because before we ever line up, if Washington wins, us and the Eagles are done. We're done. So, so if we line up, look, if we line up and we'll start at quarterback, who has more to gain from that game? Shit, Hurts. Shit, Andy Dalton been here forever. Andy Dalton got shit.
Hey, before you finish that, big dog, listen. I was in this fantasy football league. This is my first year really going hard in fantasy football.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
I only went fantasy football like 4 years ago, and I had no clue. So my dog KMT really got me right. But anyway, I banged out in fantasy football. I was first in the division. I had a first round bye. I was 10-3 this year.
All right.
But I played against my Cowboys family. They whooped my ass. I lost 118 to 94 today.
No.
So I'm out. I was in the winners bracket, so I'm done. But let me tell you how good it feels right now. Can I tell you something, BJ?
Come on, talk to me. Man, come on, talk to me, brother.
Space Cowboys played Bosch Lombardi. You know what I mean?
Play who?
Bosch Lombardi. And me and Bosch played, and he beat me. He was talking shit. And Bosch is always going to be my rival to life. That's just the way the fuck it is. So it feels so good to me that even though I lost to my Cowboys family, the Space Cowboys beat Bosch Lombardi today. And so if I can't go, neither can you. And I love it. 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 So I can't go. I can't. But neither are you. And so just make sure you hear this. Play it back. Listen to it. Go click it on. Yeah, I lost, but you're not going either. So we're both sitting at home.
But but James.
What?
You did just get a $10 holler.
Did I get a $10 holler?
I think you just got a super chat $10 holler.
Ooh, Young Wilson. Hey,
Young Wilson.
Oh,
Hoorah, hoorah.
024. We already been 024 in here, but I tell you, didn't I tell you, baby? If I can't win it, neither can he. Didn't I say, if I can't win it, neither can he. Didn't I say that, babe? And I guess what, Bosh? You ain't with it either, dog. Yeah, you may beat me on the one-on-one matchup, but it was by luck, and I'm going to still say it till life. But guess what? Your ass is sitting down, too. Ah! Love it! You're sitting down, too. I love it. Sit your ass down, too. Knuckle.
Hey, man. So let me pivot. Let me pivot real quick. Some shit that me, Spoonie, and Jay Tutt talked about in the post-game show, you know, after we had beat them, as you eloquently put on Twitter, the 40 whiners, if you will, is what no. Look, don't get too far ahead. Maybe can we pivot to the draft to smidge?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Because you know we're at 9 right now. We picking 9 right now.
Right.
We'll see how everything plays out, but we're picking 9 right now. And last week, now the Knicks, the 5-point plan is probably out of the water because I'm looking at the top 10 picks. I don't think we'll be in the top 5. I can't trade out. So that's kind of a wash. However, I did bring something up last week, and I'm gonna sit here and double down on Silver and Blue Nation on it. The number 1 pick, if we are picking Cowboys Nation, if we are picking between 7 and 10, and we cannot trade back, the unequivocal pick, Big Game James. You know where I'm going. They're going to hate it. They're going to hate it. But y'all watched him against Alabama. Y'all watched him against Alabama. Bro, I want Pitts. I'm a Pitts guy. I need that guy. Give me Pitts. If I can't trade back. Now remember, we get 2/3. We're gonna get 2/4. We got some maneuverability. We're gonna get us a free safety in free agency. I'm gonna buy down on that, right? Man, hey, look, give me Pitts, sir.
Pitts is nasty.
Sir. Look,
nasty. You already done heard me say I like our tight ends, but I want more speed. Didn't I tell you? I didn't say that many times.
Come on.
There's not a dominating player in this draft.
Come on with me.
In the early parts, but I feel like my thing is this: if you went that route and got a tight end, everything else better be fucking defense.
Yes, no.
Everything.
Yes, that's fine. I'm okay with that, bruh. If we're picking 7 to 10, as I told you last week, hey, come on, man. Come on, big game. Come on, big game.
Munchies like a munch. Hold on. Hold on. My bad. What you say?
Pitts.
I ain't mad at that. Like I said, I've already been saying for about a month that I like how Dalton Schultz stepped up. I love Blake Jordan. I've been on Blake Jordan since 2017.
No. Hey, look, man, when you get a chance, talk to my guy Spoonie when we drafted him and what I said about him. However, your best ability is what? Availability. Look, and Schultz has been admirable. However, how do you look? How do you look this week? I don't know. How do you look last week? Bruh. 1440 burger. Score 50 burger. I don't care. Score all the damn points.
I don't be on that, dog. I don't be on that.
Why not? Score all the points.
No, I'll be on that defense, dog, because defense carry you anywhere you go. Offense won't. It's been proven time and time again.
Yep.
Going to Super Bowls, proven time and time again. You get some great defenses, shut down them offenses. Offenses don't always score 40 every single week. No, you won't. You're going to come in there and have a bad game.
Yeah.
That defense going to travel everywhere you go.
Word.
So I ain't on that 40 burger shit. No, I ain't on that, dog.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Hey, man, talk to me about this last Super Bowl, though.
Huh?
Talk to me. Talk to me about the last Super Bowl. Who was in the last Super Bowl?
Right, but it was defense that stopped it, though.
Shit. Who was in the last Super Bowl?
Kansas City and San Francisco.
Word.
Are you going to say San Francisco? Why was San Francisco? Was it because of Garoppolo or was it because of that defense?
Shit.
Yes or no?
Bro, it was the defense.
Right, and so Kansas City.
Who did
they get? Who did they trade for? Who did they trade for?
Whoa, but who won the Super Bowl, though?
Who did the Kansas City Chiefs trade for?
Nobody.
Yeah, they did. Frank Clark.
Who?
Defense of him. Frank
Shit.
Clark. Why did they trade for him?
Bruh. No. Frank Clark wasn't the win. Chris Jones.
What?
And, bro, Chris Jones.
He didn't help. Chris Jones was there, but them sacks, Frank Clark got the big sack at the end of the game. What are you talking about?
Are you ready? Are you good, or are you going to let me finish? Are you good, or are you going to let me finish? Yeah. The Honey Badger. Oh.
Defense.
Yeah, but there wasn't a top.
Proving my point.
Whose defense was better?
It don't matter. Kansas City Chiefs defense helped win that game. If they didn't
no. See, there you go, James. You're cherry picking. Who had the better defense?
San Francisco had the better defense.
Boom. Who had the better offense?
KC.
Boom. Who won the Super Bowl?
But why did they win it? Was it because of their offense?
Yeah.
You are damn lying. They won because of them defensive plays.
You are outside your rabbit ass mind right now.
All right, dog. Why they get Frank Clark? Why they get Frank Clark? Why they go?
Hold on. Do you think
why they go get him?
Hold on. Do you think
why they go get a defense?
No. Hold on. Do you think the Chiefs won that Super Bowl because of Frank Clark?
Look.
No. Don't tell me look. No. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no.
They had to go get some
yes or no. No. You said look and did all this chewing. No. Did the
I'm telling you the truth, let me talk.
Go ahead. Frank Clark won the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, according to Big Game James.
I like how you're trying to send me right now, but that's all right. Don't send me, son. I'm telling you that Patrick Mahomes was the dog. We know about the offense. We know about that running game, Williams. But they got Frank Clark because they said, guess what? We got Mahomes. We got this. But we still need defense to be able to stop whoever
No.
Yeah, that is. That's why they got him.
No.
Why they trade for him?
Oh my
Why they trade for him?
Oh my God.
Why did they trade for Frank Clark? Did he get? Ask the people in the chat. Ask them in the chat. Ask them in the chat. Ask them. I'm asking y'all in the chat.
Ask them in the chat. Ask them
on the chat.
That's fine.
You know Patrick Mahomes.
Sure. Hold on, big game. Hold on, big game. This is your first soiree with me when it comes to this. How many times?
I'm looking. I'm waiting for y'all answers.
Hold on. Let them ride. Hey, how many times did the Kansas City Chiefs throw outside the hash marks that year? How many times?
I hear you, but I'm listening with you people.
No. I don't care about that. No, don't worry about them. Tell me, how many pass attempts did Patrick Mahomes have outside the hash marks that season?
No, I'll be lying.
No problems. Guess what? That's why I'm here. Less than 100. About 72, 73.
Hey, get them likes up in the building, too.
Get them likes up, man. Forget them likes. Hold on. Where's Booth at? Is she in there? She's still in here?
Oh, no. Booth went outside. I think she cooked them. Booth ain't cooked them.
Tell her to post the shit for the donate. Now, come on now. We're going to get that up again.
She got it.
I bet. Look. Defensively, It's just like baseball, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be strong down the middle. I don't care about the outsides. I really don't. Hey, your guy Nick says, I don't give a fuck about the outsides. I need tackles to stop the run. I need linebackers to run free because my tackles are great. And then I need a safety or two on the backside because all of my outside guys, guess what they have on either side? Out of bounds. An extra defender on each side. That's what I need. Period, point blank. That's all that matters. I need to be strong down the middle. And the problem with the Cowboys, and now that we've been here for a long ass time, we've talked around the Joneses and this, that, and the third, and coaches, bro. We touched a lot of shit about this tonight, like from the
we went everywhere.
Bro. We talk about Jerry to Jimmy to all of it, right? We had a guy since Leroy Glover. I mean, Jay, brother, appreciate you. You're good, brother. No Leroy Glover in the building, period. Mark it down, look it up. You have to be strong down the middle of your defense. Hey, look, don't believe me. That's fine. They won a Super Bowl with 2 linebackers and a cornerback from us. Keep it a buck. Hitchens, Wilson, Claiborne, starters. Facts. It is what it is.
Claiborne ain't do shit.
Because you don't need him to do shit because he's on the outside.
Claiborne soft food.
That's fine. Again, I'm not campaigning for the outside. It's down the middle. I need D tackle. Right. I need linebackers.
Hold on, Jordan. Before you finish that, Jordan says, "Will y'all read comments and answer us?" All right, I'm ready for it. Give me your question, Jordan. I'm ready for it.
All right, shoot it, Jordan.
We're gonna sit back because I don't want to be into ourselves because I'm not in there. So tell me, well, I'm waiting. Hey, boo, you got the black? She cooking for me. Where your question at, Jordan? Let me know. Jordan Isaiah Harris.
What we cooking? What y'all cooking over there?
I don't know. She just gave me some chips to kind of. I think she just gave me the chips to kind of give me some munchie, because I wanted.
Hey! Remember when we were trying to sign Sammy Watkins after Dez, and then they outbidded us and everything?
Said no.
Remember that?
He said no.
Bruh, again, they have a formula and it works. I'm just, it's
what did Frank Clark do to win the playoffs and Super Bowls? Just wondering no reference. I'm gonna have to check because I know he got a big sack in that game in the Super Bowl. I know he got a sack in that game.
Oh, damn. Jordan said, will you read the comments and answer us? Okay, well, damn it, Jordan.
That's what I said.
What you got, Jordan?
That's what I was
Come on, Jordan.
That's what I was waiting for him. I was waiting for the question.
Shit.
He came in and said, what he said? I'm waiting for the question. Boothang, give him my Cash App name. Cash App that bitch.
I see my guy Santiago says,
I'm just saying, Deshaun.
I'll bring this up while we're waiting. Says, are you willing to reach for a defensive player?
Let me put this question up.
Oh, you see it or no?
Yeah, I see it. I'm about to put it up.
I bet.
All right,
are you willing to reach for a defensive player in the top just to add to? No. Bro, I've already said it. I'm just look. If we're 7 to 10, bro, I want Pitts. Dead ass.
I know your ass on Pitts.
I want Pitts.
Marcus on damn Chase.
Oh, I mean, look, if
you get Pitts, you gotta get rid of Gallup.
I gotta trade somebody.
You gotta trade Gallup. You get.
Look. The Knicks top 5. The Knicks 5-point plan was to trade Amari, but okay, whatever. Like I have to move a wide receiver. It has to be Amari or Gallup to take Chase. I'm not checking. Look, let's be honest. How about this one? All right. Are we really that great? Look, and I love Jarwin. Your best ability is availability You missed your opportunity. Your window was open. It didn't happen. Look, yes. Hey, cool. You know, Dalton Schultz has been kosher, right? He's been copacetic. Bell's here, whatever. Bruh, none of these guys at the end of the day are Pitt. None of them.
All right, well, as you see my guy, Young Whistle with the 199 holler, says defensive tackle 8 through 12. Cornerback, linebacker, best player available in who? I can't tell you who because I'm still learning these guys. I had my guy Carson live say on here. He was spitting game to me. I'm trying to tell you.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Wilson 8 through 12.
I'm taking corner. I don't want a linebacker that high.
Nah, I'm good. No. Well, hold on. If Parcells
corner.
Okay, wait. Let's rewind. Are we buying?
If I get a Parsons, this mother sucker better be everything. He got to be everything. Bro.
Right. I agree.
Everything.
Facts.
Super facts. He better come in and be an absolute animal. If we talking about Parsons at linebacker, like, okay, I ain't going to be mad at that pick, but he better come in and be an animal. No buts from day one.
Yeah, I mean, Penn State is linebacker you.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to hear that linebacker loose shit. If Dallas picked their ass, Parsons, you better come in like an animal. I don't want to hear the tweets on Twitter. No, nothing. Ain't no excuses.
I mean, for me personally, 8 to 12 are two guys. I am Fairley, the cornerback from Vatech, and I am Pitts, tight end from the University of Florida. End of the day, I think the most impactful pick that we can have in the top 10, outside of the top 10 is different. I'm talking about 9 and under. 9 and under. I think the best pick, as I'm projecting where we're going to be at, is going to be Pitts. And that's where I'm at. Look, and I said that last week. Low-key, if you know me, you've been in my inbox 2 weeks ago. Bro, I mean, if you watch college, here's the thing for me. I don't know about you. James, I don't know about you, Big Game. Mm-hmm. I don't have a favorite college team. I don't.
I mean, that's why, but I don't watch college football no more.
Okay, I just have coaches and what they do well. Here's how I want a ton of bets on Oklahoma quarterbacks because they shouldn't do good, but I've won a lot of bets on that. USC, there's just different things that I don't believe in from their culture or their programs, and I watch it and I love the game from afar. Low-key, the top 4, let me be clear, the top 4, Ohio State, I'm sorry, you played 6 games. Get the fuck out. A&M, the Aggies should be in the playoffs.
Man, damn all that. Let's get these questions.
But again, yeah. Next question.
I got a whole bunch of questions for you. Got my guy Jordan Isaiah Harris, because remember he wanted to get some questions in BJ. So here's one of his questions. So
he did.
Fire, you feel me? So he goes, is Gallimore and Big Woods a good key for filling gaps at the D tackle position?
I mean, you want me to go? You want to go?
You go first.
I mean, Gallimore, free agent again. So we have to look at, let's pivot that to Gallimore and Tristan Hill, who was shining earlier, got hurt, same game that got hurt, he got hurt. So those are the lineups. Woods, absolutely. I mean, for you, Big Game, I would love to get Woods back on the right kind of deal. I think this defense tremendously played better once they instituted Woods a little bit more on the defensive tackle side. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he won't be a restricted free agent. I think this year he's a full-on free agent. So how are we going to pay for him?
I mean, I feel that, like, my thing is, like, if you're talking about Gallimore Woods, this is my opinion. I've been said it. I still want a D tackle that's a force.
Yeah, I agree. No,
our guy, Connor Livesay was on here, and you know, he went through some players in free agency in the draft, and he was brought up. I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry, I can't remember. Probably because it might be a little twisted right now. But I got my guy. He plays Thomason, I believe, plays for the New York Giants, middle nose tackle, 6'3", 6'4", about 320 pounds. He's a guy that can rush the passer, but he's a guy that can definitely hold him double team and keep our linebackers clean. We need an impact with deep tackle. And I'm not MC. I don't know, man. This is just my opinion. I'm not disrespecting no players because they do it more than I do. They're on the field. I'm not. I don't disrespect them players because they're seeing things I ain't, so I don't disrespect them. But I feel like they do get sensitive when you say something about them and be true. I just feel like, my opinion, I ain't saying it's the truth, we need a bigger stopper that's going to be a force, and then you have Antoine Woods as a good rotational piece. It just like you have Gallimore and Tristan Hill at the 3-tech. You're rotating Tyrone Crawford and Hamilton already now. Woods, why don't you get a dog then at the D tackle? Because you're already rotating Hamilton. Can we say Hamilton is a dog for that front on the? I can't say that right now. I don't know if he's good. He's okay. And then you got a guy that from Kansas City who we don't know about. But if you got an animal in the middle, and then you're mixing in Antoine Woods, and then you got a Gallimore, and then you're mixing in with the Tristan Hill, because Tristan Hill's probably going to start. You feel me? Now you got a great rotation. But I feel like you need a dog at the 1-tech. Not saying Antoine Woods ain't a dog, but I need more size at that position. And I think we need to go after that, especially in free agency. And that's
well, how about can I offer you a trade?
What?
James? Can I send maybe a 3rd round pick for Quentin Williams? What do you think about that?
I mean, I like Quentin Williams, but my thing is, are they really going to do it? I don't trust.
Well, I mean, okay.
Is he your one guy? Is he your 1-tech?
I mean, if we're saying a 4-man front, how do you feel?
I like Quentin Williams. He's a dog, but is he going to play the 3 or the 1? Because if he's going to play the 3, then you got 2 guys at the 3. You're going to move
no.
1-tech?
Well, I mean, no, he's got to play the 1.
Okay.
But what do you? Well, I mean, okay.
I don't know. I have to see that every time.
That's the answer. I mean, it's a question. Would you, if we're in a 4-man front, would you be willing to give up a 3rd or a 2nd?
For Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Here's my thing with the draft. I understand you want to keep them picks because them picks are major, and they are.
They are. But
they're major. But if you got a guy who is like Williams and he's young, the key is young. When you look at these draft picks and free agency, you look at age. He's young. He's just fresh out the box. So that's an investment that somebody's going to be on with your team for long term. I have no problem with that because that's somebody you're going to keep long term and who's an ascending player, and he's young. It's these guys when they get 32 and 33-year-old and you're getting on 1 or 2 year deals where I get frustrated. So I don't have no problems with him because if I get rid of a draft pick this year, I'm going to have it next year. You have compensatory picks this year. It's not like it's going to kill you 1 year. We see teams time and time again who wheel and deal their 1st-round picks, 2nd-round picks, because we're saying we're trying to win right now. We will be able to make this happen later on, but we want to win right now. And so many times I feel like the Cowboys mentality is, well, we don't want to jump all the way out there. And if we do, it's got to be all the way 100%. And if it's not, then we ain't going to do it. We're going to go safe. I feel like that's the mentality right now.
All right. Well, low-key, before my next idea.
Before you finish that, BJ, you can talk as much as you want. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Shout out to my dog, Deshaun Taylor. He come with the $20 holla.
Oh,
on the
Let's
cash,
go.
baby.
Let's go.
baby. Represent, man. Represent.
Yeah. But
Represent.
here's my question.
Yeah.
What do we have in the comment section for us before we
Let
pivot
me
to
see.
something else? Let's
see.
grab some. Let's grab some.
Let me see. Let me see what question.
But that $20.
Yeah, holla.
Shout out.
Respect. Oh, here we go. Jordan Harris, I got another question.
There we go. What we got?
Go ahead and read that for me, big dog. You see it?
All right. Yeah, I got it. Do you think?
Uh-huh.
All right, let me say it one more time. Do you think that taking a few more snaps from Zeke next season and feeding Pollard, right? Almost an even backfield to Zeke would be good or a bad thing? So, again, do you think snaps getting evened out, if you will, right, between Zeke and Pollard is a good or a bad thing?
That's a good thing, because here's the thing, and I said it before, and like I said, this is no shade on Zeke, it's just my opinion. I feel like, I think he has 2 more years on his deal. If he, and I'm not talking about the pockets, but I'm just talking about the deal.
Oh, bro, look,
you know what I'm saying?
The money is the money. It is
what it is. So I feel like he's going to have at least 2 more solid years. So number one, I said Zeke should always be the starting running back. I don't care. Pollard was okay in that game. He wasn't super impressive, but he did what I thought he was going to do. He was showing me the explosiveness that I thought he was going to show. He was showing the passive catching ability that I thought he was going to do. So nothing he didn't surprise me. It was like I just wanted to be able to see that on a more consistent basis, because he never got the opportunity, because I feel like they play Zeke more because of the contract. I just feel that way. But I wrote, like I said, I made a video and said the 2-back system works. You feel me? It works. And sometimes if there's a game where Tony Pollard is really hot and he gets 17 carries and Ezekiel Elliott gets 14, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not saying Tony Pollard is the guy and Ezekiel Elliott is not. It's saying that this guy was hot. We rode the hot man this game, and that's what it was. Next game, we're going back to our horse and Ezekiel Elliott, and we're going to do this. But if somebody's hot, if Ezekiel's hot, we're staying with Ezekiel this whole damn game. If Tony Pollard is hot in these sets, we're going to use him a little bit more. That's how you really, in my opinion, you make that two-back set work, and that's where it works to me in perfection when you do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a marriage. It's a marriage. That's what it has to be. Again, as we pivot to next season, right? 17 games, so on and so forth. Even as the idea of the bell toll, the bell cow, whatever the running back is kind of fading or whatever the case may be. Now, I mean, you're a conglomerate of guys. I worry about how, whenever we were early on and we were super healthy, James, we couldn't figure it out. I need to figure it out. And when I say figure it out, I need both guys on the field at the same time. It's not about picking and choosing who you like more or what they should do or this and the third. It's like, look, hey, be in a pistol formation, right? Pistol. Hey, Dak's a little bit forward. Here's Zeke to the left. Here's probably a little bit to the right, or maybe a little bit further back. I mean, just different things. Figure that thing out, because obviously, if we're talking about the Cowboys as they're currently constituted, in space, there's 2 guys. Here's what I would think. 2 guys in space are CeeDee Lamb and Pollard. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know in the comment section. or James tell me I'm outside my mind.
Right.
But I think the two guys that you want to get the ball in space to are CeeDee Lamb and Pollard. I don't think Pollard can be Zeke for 10 games. Fuck 16, fuck 17. Sorry for the language.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's keep it a buck. We watched Pollard this week and what happened or whatever. Like, bruh, there's things that again before
The physical running back, dog. Like Tony Pollard can't do what Zeke is doing, especially running up that middle. Like Zeke is an animal in that middle, and so that's what I'm saying. Like when you watch a lot of these top teams, BJ, and y'all, you know, you start with that dog, like power back, that dog that's going to get you them dirty, strong yards, and it's going to
whenever the Saints were the best.
They had Deuce McAllister starting. They came in with Reggie Bush.
Right.
They came in with the strong backs and came in with the elusive back later. They didn't start with the elusive back first.
No.
The strong back later. You always start with the strong back to wear the defense down and come with the elusive back. That's why it needs to be a 1-2 combo. And that's why I said you don't need to get rid of Zeke. Just let the contract play out. Let these boys bang these next 2 years and make it a happy marriage. Like you said, if somebody gets hot, that guy gets the carries. Stop worrying about who gets paid the most or whatever, because I know the Cowboys do look at it. I don't care what nobody tell me. Let these guys just play and let this marriage work. And if you let them play ball like you really should, this team could be even more explosive.
Man, I don't. Wow, my hair right now. Go ahead, James.
What?
No, you don't want me here. I mean, hey, look. Here's why you can trade a Gallup. Look. Put that in the pie mix, right? In the whip. Trade a Gallup. Trade. Look, because I've been the A1, bro. I've taken all the arrows. I would trade Amari, and I'm still look, and I'm still and I'm still there.
Gallup before Amari?
No. I would trade Amari before I trade Gallup. I would literally trade Amari still, and I know, and I get it. Look, I love Amari. I want us to be great or whatever, but I would trade Amari to get and do what we have to do. And people, bro, I'm taking all the arrows on that.
I think you could get a second rounder for Gallup if you.
How about this? How about this one though? How about this one? I'll trade. Look. If you want me to move off of Gallup. Because for me, I'm trading Gallup because I want Pitts, and I'm good offensively with the two running backs. With CeeDee Lamb going to 1, Gallup 2, so on and so forth. But if you want me to move off of Gallup, if you want me to,
I'm not advocating. You feel me?
No.
And I'm not saying you are either. You know,
we're just talking. We are just talking.
This is business.
Say it again, sir. Say it again.
This is business.
Business.
This ain't personal. This is business.
If I can move Gallup straight up for Quentin Williams,
that ain't happening.
No. I'm not saying to stop. I didn't say it would. I'm just saying. Here, I'll sweeten the pot for you. If I can move Gallup in a 4th round pick for Quentin Williams.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. You say Gallup, a 4th round pick for Quentin Williams?
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
All day.
No,
all day.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
So I mean, again, here's what I've been preaching for. I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks now with Cowboys Nation. Is if you want to get better overall, you have to give up where you are long. You have to give up. You have to give up somewhere where you are long at. And the best place that we're long at currently is wide receiver. It is what it is. Look, unequivocally, here's what I do believe. And I have a bet. And look, shout out to Cowboys fans only. J Tuck, if he's still here. I made the bet with him earlier. He's like, oh, no. C. Lamb is going to be the number one wide receiver this year. I was like, no, you're stupid. Stop. Miss me. Like, Amari will be number one. After this year, I won't take that bet. But this year, give me all the Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever wings you want to give me. It's fine. Right? So here we are. So we know that C. Lamb is going to be that guy. You know, back to what we talk about when it comes to the Cowboys, Alvin Harper's of the world, whatever the case may be. Yes, Michael Gallup is unequivocally number. Well, hell, we say he's number 2, but shit, he got hurt and Noah Brown came in. We just kept throwing the ball to Noah Brown in the third quarter. Whatever. But again, we are long. The point is, we are very long at wide receiver. If we want to shorten ourselves some way, and look, and here's what I think: like Cedric Wilson is that guy that we don't talk about a lot, James. Cedric Wilson has been very fucking good, sneakily very fucking good.
I've been like Cedric Wilson.
Yes, and I told people if he's healthy, he will easily succumb to the number 4, and here we are. Look, Ced can be the number 3 for us. I'm not even tripping. Noah Brown, who's been here for fucking forever because we took him at 19.
I want more speed, though.
I agree. But if Noah Brown can be our number 4, we're okay.
Right, but I need a number. If we're doing a number 3, and I love Cedric Wilson, and I love Noah Brown, how he's improved. Okay. If we have a number 3 and you lose a Gallup, we need speed. We need a speed receiver. I don't want a bigger receiver like a Noah Brown or a Cedric Wilson as my 3rd receiver. Those guys can be my 4th and 5th. My 3rd receiver behind CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper needs to be a speed receiver, period. We don't have that. That's what we need. If you're not giving me that, I'm not feeling that. Okay. We got too many guys that are not fast. Gallup is not even a guy who's a speed guy, but he's a 50-50. I can go get it. But we don't have that guy that can just shoot down that field and shoot down that offense. Open up that defense like, whoa, we have to game plan for this dude because if he gets behind this defense, it's a wrap. We don't have that dude. Okay?
Okay.
Whoa. Amari Cooper's not that guy. No, he's not. He's a surgical animal.
No. I think
CeeDee Lamb.
I think CeeDee might be.
We don't have burners. No, we don't. We do not have.
All right. Fair enough. I'll buy that. Look. I'll buy that. Absolutely, I will buy that. That's fine. But we're still long. So if you're making my look, and actually, big game, you're making my point. So we have a shit ton of guys that are really good that are not. They are all the same guy.
Yeah. Right.
So we can move on. Bada boom. Especially if we're not doing the daggum West Coast. Because here's my thing. Whenever McCarthy got hired, I'm like, oh shit. Amari, West Coast, Jerry Rice 2.0.
You keep saying the West Coast, but he wasn't going to implement the principles. He wasn't. You knew if you had Kellen Moore as your offensive coordinator, you know there was not going to be no switch to a West Coast.
Well, my point was when he got hired, we didn't know. And
he hired Mike McCarthy because Mike McCarthy. Listen, you know that BJ. You know, like I know, that the reason why Jerry Jones hired Mike McCarthy was they used to whoop our ass in Dallas, and he had a great record in Green Bay. And
I know, but when he got hired, we didn't know.
Oh, yes, you did. When he said, I'm keeping Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore doesn't do West Coast.
Well, as soon as he said that, I was like, oh.
Okay. And you knew why he tried to get on. That's why I also tried to tell you that wasn't – he came from his West Coast style, right? If that was his guy, he would have just said, okay. It wasn't his guy. It was the Joneses guy said, you're still keeping Kellen Moore. I don't care what people keep trying to tell me and spin me this shit that, my McCarthy just wanted Kellen Moore so much. No, the Joneses said, you're not getting rid of Kellen Moore, and that's that. This is our team. You need a job. and we don't need you if we don't want you.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Those are the conversations.
Well, obviously, then.
And James Tamales, my dog, you still ain't sent that cash app. I got my dog Deshaun Taylor. Said, "What's that cash app? Send me the $20 holler." You know you own that bet. And I ain't even trying to. I ain't letting your ass go. It's been 2 years, BJ.
Man, post it, man. Hit it.
I told him I ain't letting your ass
put it right here. Put it right here. Put it right here.
You like in the feed, talking shit, talking in the feed. You know damn well you owe me money.
Put it right here. Put it on the bottom of the screen.
Come on, dog.
Man, put it on the bottom of the screen.
Come on,
put it on the bottom of the screen.
Wow. Wow, dog.
Ah, man. I mean,
to me. I ain't even disrespecting you, dog. I don't think you should just be in the feed like that. If you ain't paying up your bread.
Man, you gotta.
I mean,
what it's all about? I mean, you got to pay to play. You got to pay to play, James.
You're saying like
you got to pay to play. Look.
Okay, Jordan Harris said because he on the question, so let me make sure we get him. Would you ask him about Dak? He asked about Dak. Let me get that question.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got about Dak? I'm ready. Draft time. Simmons, I see you. What free agents? Simmons, free safety. Pair him with Donovan Wilson. Walk away. Safety position. Good to go.
I think he was asking me about Dak in the sliding. I
just saw draft time with that, but yeah,
no. I think he was asking about Jerry was talking about how Dak needs to be better. Man, shut the hell up. Dak was never running all like that. Now I will say Dak does run not like Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson's he played baseball. He already knows how to do that slide. Dak ain't played that. And even when he does slides weird as shit. That's why he probably broke his foot because he slides weird. And he runs like a running back. You know what I'm saying? He don't run like he puts his shoulder pads and head down. Like he don't look to slide. You know what I mean? So maybe he don't got no bearing on what he need to do as a quarterback. I still, even if his ankle heals fully, I'm not going to sit there and say, don't run, Dak, because you hurt your ankle last time. No, I'm not going to do that. You can still run the ball. If it's open, run that shit. Yeah.
I mean, Dak's run and how he got hurt was very, very for sure wild. From as far as the injury goes.
But she's scared though, right?
Yeah, he just, look, you watched him try to bang his ankle back into place, even if you will. So yeah, I'm good on Dak as far as the injury and as far as what he did or whatever. It's completely fine to me. He'll be in.
Run the ball. It's not going to stop me from
and I don't think that.
What was he doing at Mississippi State? He was running the damn ball.
I don't. Saying nothing. For us in Cowboys Nation, we always want to say, "Run the ball more, run the ball more." So I don't think his game's going to change in any shape or form. I think he's going to do what he does, and he'll run the ball as much as he does, and I think that things will be just fine. I think he bet on himself, 3 times straight, and he lost on that, and he'll get signed. It is what it is, and we'll move forward. I think it's not really a big thing. I think right now it's bigger than anything as it pertains to this coaching staff, this defensive coordinator, who's going to be the defensive coordinator moving forward. I think, for me personally, I think it'll be an in-house movement. I think Edwards is going to be the guy, and we'll wait and see. But the greatest thing about all of this is, shit, we're in the hunt still. I mean, if if we want to peek over the valley, right?
Okay,
And
we ain't going nowhere, dog. So it doesn't matter.
No, you're not. You're good. Deep is not good enough. Okay, fair enough. But I mean, hey, maybe we can get there.
I mean, but my thing is like this. The only thing I care about that, BJ, is that let's say they win those couple games is for the morale for the team going into 2021.
I mean, for me, it's
definitely. I really have no expectations beyond anything. If they win anything, I'm like, cool. If they don't, I didn't ever expected us to win anyway. You feel me?
No, I agree with you, James, and I agree with that. Hence why we talked about off the top of this show, for those that wasn't here, the Bengals game, I gave zero fucks about. I'm like, same thing for you. Didn't care. I cared about the Niners win. Again, young pillars of this team, right? The Wilsons, Donovan Wilsons playing well. The Neville Gallimores having moments, playing well. I mean, just in general, Diggs back on the field. Look, the first time that we've had our complement of cornerbacks in general since week 1 against the Rams. So, yeah, I mean, just in general, the young pillars of this team, defensively, even offensively, even the Steelers of the world, the Connor McGoverns, the Connor Williams, so on and so forth. Just the pillar. Look, hey, Pollard and what we've debated about, what he should be, what he shouldn't be. CeeDee Lamb, 85 yards, took the onside kick to the house. Rookie, in general, what he is, what he does. Again, just back to the young pillars of what this team's going to be over the next, 3 to 5 years, and watching those guys do what they do. I mean, it's huge. I mean, look, it matters. It fucking matters. For sure for them. Like these last 2 games, whether we're in the hunt, not in the hunt, whatever the case may be, but those guys and how they play will matter. Look, Reggie Robinson, we want to see him.
Yeah, so then you're answering what I'm saying, even when we're playing against Philly. You need to go all out. You need to play all out because it doesn't matter if you guys are veterans. Did you cook for me, Blue Thing?
No. Forget the veterans. It matters about the young guys.
No. We're going hard, man. Blue Thing says she got to go to bed. We'll go all night.
Shut it down.
You're my dog. Blue Thing.
She'll be good.
Damn, how long we been going anyway?
I don't even know. I'm just here.
How long we been going?
I don't know.
Jordan Harris, let's get this question out of here. Answer that question. What's that question?
All right, it says, what's your thoughts on Donovan Wilson? Is he a playmaker to keep as a backup, or maybe try to fit him into the starting role going into next season? You want to lead off, or you want me to lead off?
I've already been on the Donovan Wilson train since he got drafted. Like I said, I made
too. Me too.
I've been screaming for him to get on the field, and he's just proven what I thought could happen. I didn't know he'd be doing it like this. I'm going to keep it real, but it's a great thing to see, and I feel like he's that strong safety that we needed, an enforcer. He comes in, he's going to lay the wood on you. He's physical, he's aggressive. I love his mentality. He was loved. People need to understand when they drafted him, people really understand his passion. Go listen to his interview when Jerry Jones drafted him over the phone. Listen to Donovan Wilson, how he was talking. He was very passionate. He's a passionate player. He was screaming to them, I will not let you down. You didn't make a mistake on this draft pick. And guess what? And you had Xavier Wilson, who was a 6th-round draft pick, who they were hyping up as being the guy. But Donovan Wilson has shown that, you know what? I'm that guy, because you seen he had the interception. That was a great interception. Doesn't matter if it was Nick Mullins. That was a great break on the ball, just like he did in the preseason a year ago. That's what you want. So you want a guy that can make some plays on the ball, lay the wood on you in the run game, can cover some tight ends. That's what you want. And I think he's going to get bulkier too. I think he can add another maybe 5 pounds on his frame. So I love Donovan Wilson. I love what he brings to the table. I think he's totally different from Xavier Woods, the 6th-round pick, because I think he has a totally different attitude and mentality. And I think that's why you really love him. His attitude and mentality is what separates him as well.
Low key, we are 2 hours and 45 minutes, maybe close to 3 now after your soliloquy on Donovan Wilson there. But here's the thing, and here's what a lot of Cowboys fans and Cowboys Nation need to understand. How about this? Hold on. You know what? Before I go here on Donovan Wilson, because you know what, James, before we got on tonight, you said, hey, Knicks, make sure you go up my neck tonight. I this is what you said.
You've been coming at my neck tonight, though.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. You've been coming at my neck, too, and I love it. I love it, brother. I absolutely love it. Because we are passionate. Here's the thing. We are passionate about these boys. We are passionate about getting us back to where we need to be, a.k.a. shout out to the Dolphins, because it did beat those dadgum Patriots. And you know what? Our 20-year run of over 500 stays pat. Now, I get it. The currently, the Chiefs are 8 years in, and we'll see where that leaves, because maybe maybe that boy Patrick Mahomes stays around for a while. Neither here nor there. But let's get back to the point, though. Donovan Wilson, gig him, Mr. Aggie, hurt a little bit, hence why he drops. On my big board, I had him late second, mid third, where I had him. Came in, got drafted, again, in the 6th round. Nothing in the first year. A great preseason, nothing in the first year. Now, Brian Broaddus was on the mothership before he got to 105.3. I went through, tweeted at him, whatever. Literally, Broaddus, as he was still there with the Cowboys Nation, he hit me and said, hey, even whenever we had multiple injuries at the safety position, a.k.a. Heath, a.k.a. somebody else, sorry, I forget the name, said until there's massive injuries there, you won't see him until next year. That was the Garrett coaching staff. Garrett coaching staff leaves. We get the new coaching staff. We hear about all these other guys that come in, whatever. And it took a long time. Even when he showed up, he got benched. Everything happened. And we're seeing now. But here's my point, Cowboys Nation, because a lot of us now, James, I think you might co-sign this, wanted to go and get, me too, for the right price, not what they paid, but for the right price, a Jamal Adams, right?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't wrong in doing it.
No. But if you went and got a Jamal Adams, guess what happens, though? You don't see Mr. Wilson.
Are you mad at that?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Why are you mad at that?
I am absolutely mad.
I'm not mad at that. If I got a Jamal, if I didn't spend the capital that they spent,
we're talking about the capital that they spent.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm mad at if they spent the capital.
Oh, he's over 2 firsts and a starter, the whole 9.
I'm taking Jamal Adams over freaking Donovan Wilson.
Well, here's the thing.
And then I'll look out there and see if I can get anything for him. But yeah, I mean, come on, dog. It's just really the collateral that the Seahawks spent is what made you think crazy.
But bruh, help me out here. Hold on, wait. Let me pivot back to somebody else. I screamed for years. Jeff Heath wasn't a strong safety. He was a free safety.
Right, we know that. But they wanted to see Xavier Woods. So that's the reason why Donovan Wilson.
And then as soon as Heath left and went and be the free safety, look what happened. So
right,
again,
but what I'm saying is they
but that
didn't
leads
have a
me back
position
to
for Xavier Woods because Xavier Woods is really a free safety. He's not a strong safety. He's really a free safety that really ain't really a free. He's just a decent athlete that has some good.
Which I agree, which is my whole point of we had Donovan Wilson here. I'm not giving up this shit for Jamal. I need a free safety. That's what I need. Just let Jamal play.
But here's the thing that you talking about this, but they didn't even let Donovan Wilson play until Thompson was playing like trash. So that's misevaluation. You jumping out there in the media screaming that this guy is a dog and an animal. If this guy was a dog and an animal, there's no way Thompson should have been playing those first 3 weeks.
Well, and again, as we talked about before, hey, look, I don't care about Clinton Dix not being on any
of our rosters. But you gonna jump out there?
He's better. He's better than he's.
You get what I'm saying, though, BJ? You don't jump out there and say he's an animal and a dog, and he was sitting on the bench, and you had Darian Thompson starting in front of him, and there's no shade of Darian Thompson, but you're saying this man was an animal. Animals don't sit on benches.
Facts, big facts. So again, for me, like we have seen enough now from Thompson. I don't need Jamal. I need a Simmons. I need a Neal. I need a Marcus Williams from New Orleans, or I need an Anthony Harris up there from Minnesota. So I got my strong safety is solidified. As you just said, we need that guy in the middle. That we need that center field guy to come through and make it do what it do. You know, and look, as we look at this draft, there's not a guy there. So what I need to see from Stephen Jones this offseason is you try to trade for a Minkah Fitzpatrick. You try to trade for Jamal, not once but twice. So you know a safety is an issue. We've seen more than enough from Donovan Wilson to be your strong safety. Go get me a center fielder. So open the wallet on day 1 or day 2. Go get that center fielder so we can let this draft fall the way that it needs to fall. But we'll have to wait and see. Period.
Well, wait to see, man. But hey, dog, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you jumping on here, dog. We have great talks. I love the back and forth we did today. We definitely have to keep doing more shows, dog. Like that's good shit that we bring, man. But I don't want to sound cliche, but I do want y'all to know about my dog BJ Nix, man. Star Game Podcast with his peoples over there. Please let them know the Twitter handle, Facebook, all that group, and please follow them because they come with that fire. Spoonie, Mariella. All them, do it.
Yeah, I mean, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, we've all been through this realm with you, bro. Me and you, peanut butter and jelly. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and jelly. Let not hype. All those guys over there with you. We'll still. My God, maybe with the better. Look, I think my voice is good, but bro, your boy, Law Nation.
Oh yeah, that's the voice.
The voice.
Nobody touches his voice, dog.
Bro,
like his voice
Law
is in
Nation.
The bag. Yeah, his voice is in the bag. His voice is in the bag.
Man, and that look, let me in Law Nation with that voice. It is what it is, man. We appreciate y'all as always. Y'all bring the heat. Y'all do what y'all think. Y'all bless us on the same time.
Let me know where they can follow you on your site.
Oh no, I'm about to hit you. YouTube, Star Game Podcast. Somewhere down at the bottom, hit the daggum sub button. Hit the notification button on Facebook. Star Game. We have a page. We have a group. Join the group. Like and follow the page. On the YouTube side, me, your _ Nix, my girl Mariella at Stargang Beauty, boom, my guy Spoonie at Spoonie881. Man, come through, follow us, do what you do. Man, we have a great time, man. We talk about this Cowboys and I got this chair over here, my damn fire done went out. I'm cold out here. James, you got me cold out here. My things happening. All my gas done ran out.
You
You know,
Grizzly Adams out this bitch, so stop talking like you. Grizzly Adams. Look, you got the Grizzly Adams beard, big sweatshirt, dog. You ain't feeling no cold. You got all that. You got that big country weight. You ain't cold. You eat this shit, so stop.
6'3", but
Look, that's what I'm saying.
feeling it.
You love this weather. You like, I'm good. Let's go shoot some deer. That's you. So shut it up.
You know what? Low key, bro. I don't even hunt. Look, I'll eat deer. Look, I'll eat some deer.
I'll eat some deer meat.
I'll eat some deer meat. I will eat. Look, anybody want to donate some deer meat? I will for sure eat it. Low key though, like getting out there super early, guns shooting. Man, I'm good. Man, go ahead, man.
But I'm just saying, man, I really just appreciate you, dog. Doing your thing, man. Keep on grinding over there. I'm glad you jumped on me tonight. Great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I see you come at my neck. We're gonna come at each other's neck. And it wasn't like we come at each other's neck to do it for a show. It's like,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we really doing this, like, this is real debate. So I just really appreciate you, dog, and keep doing what you're doing, man. And
James. The same about the Joneses.
I don't like the Joneses.
Fair. I mean, tough spot for you to be in.
I don't like the Joneses. I love my Cowboys.
No, I feel you. Tough spot for you to be. Hold on. Tough spot for you to be in. I understand that. Low key though. You got to pick a battle. We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I love my Cowboys. I made a quote. I said, I love my Cowboys. I ain't got to love the Joneses. And I don't hate them. But, they're the reason why I feel like we're not where we're supposed to be. And I feel like they need to figure that out. And I feel like it's easily to figure out. You need to lay your ego to the side. And until you lay that ego to the side, the team is going to suffer and the fans are going to suffer no matter what we say. I said we're going to win games. We may win the NFC East. We may win a playoff game. But to get to the ultimate prize, to where you want to get, to where you are winning the Super Bowl, you're going to have to lay your ego aside in certain things. You're going to have to lay down meat at a certain time. And until I see that, it's going to be a dirty circle. And I don't really care what anybody says to me.
I like it. I like it a lot. James, I like it a lot. Bro, I like it a lot because there's a lot of guys, not just guys, there's a lot of fans, guys and females that are in the same token. Like, I talk to these people. I know you do too on the same. Bro, this is what we do. Bro, for us, what we're doing right now, low key, man, we're backstroking in this shit right now. We get it. We understand it. But, at the end of the day, and again, I'm gonna bang this table on this. And look, and this is where me and you will always, I guess, maybe we'll bang our heads.
Mm-hmm.
Is this? There's no way, if, ends, or buts for me that winning isn't number one for them. You feel indifferent, and that's okay. That's what makes this thing great. That's what makes it great. Look, I don't agree how they go about shit, and obviously you don't either. But at the end of the day, the idea that winning isn't number one is a very minute, or not minute. It's a very pivotal thing, because there's a lot of us out here that think that winning matters and doesn't matter, and how they feel or whatever, and that's okay. And that's okay. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, Jerry Jones is fucking what? Almost 80. Do you think, look, as much as Jerry has talked about over the years, right? Look, I think Jerry would literally sell his balls and his dick. And I could say some other shit about, never mind. Literally, I think Jerry would give up his sack to get into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, he says that he would pay it, but it's like I said, he's just a control freak, dog. Like, He's almost 80 years old, and he's still saying the same things like, "Oh, I can change this, I can change that, but guess what? I still run this. I'm still the commander." He always has to be. No, listen, dog.
No, you're good. You're good.
This is the reason why I'm trying to tell you. He always has to reaffirm that to the media. He intimidates people in the media. You can't really speak in the media how you want. When you ask Jerry a question, you have to tread lightly because you can't ask him the real question because he's going to come at your neck. You know why he's going to come at your neck? Because he's going to know it's true, and he doesn't want to deal with that. So he's going to come down and I'll go hard on you. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to get the sound bite, and we're all going to laugh at it and think it's funny. And then next thing you know, we're going to go in the same circle. And so I'm just getting tired of that. And so I don't really care if anybody doesn't want to hear that from me because guess what? It's been so many years where we lost so much talent. It's been 25 years.
Right.
We watched talented players walk in and out of this building, and we haven't won anything. So I'm tired of hearing the status quo from the Joneses and anybody else. It's time for the shit to stop. We teams make those moves. And if you're not making those moves that I see, I feel like you're bullshitting. And it's just a lot of talk. And I'm not falling for the dumbass talk no more.
All right. Let me ask you two. If you have time, can I ask you two questions?
Yeah.
All right. So here's where I'm at. All right. So Jerry Dibbs, right? God bless the dead, whatever. Not wishing no death on nobody. I'm just saying Jerry is gone. All right. So then unequivocally, right, if Jerry leaves this earth, if you will, at that point, it's unequivocally on who?
It's on Steven, because Steven's taking over immediately.
Okay. Do you think, one, does Steven say, well, then I'm Jerry and it is what it is? Do you believe that's the step? Like if Jerry passed, look, I know we've had conversations, and I think that Steven has done a lot more over the past 7 or so years, more than I think Jerry's the mouthpiece, but I think Steven's been more instrumental in the movements, whatever the case may be. But once Jerry is completely checked out, it's all on Steven. Do you think Steven keeps the status quo?
I'm going to be honest with you. I do think, Steven gets on my nerves because of the cheapness. If he didn't have the cheapness, I'm going to be honest with you. If Steven didn't have the cheapness, I wouldn't be mad at him because I feel like certain things which you need to do as a player personnel, but you won't because I feel like you're gunshot. But if something that would happen to Jerry and Steven moved in, I in my heart, I don't know this for sure, just my gut guess. I just feel like he wouldn't take over the owner, the president, and GM. I feel like he would maybe delegate it a little bit more.
Let me edge in that. Let me edge in. So at that point, because here's my point, and it's something I've said for years, and this is back to what you believe, right? Here's what I've thought about before I ever knew you, James, because I just met you, last year, right? Like 2019, 2018, I met you, I think, maybe, right? But before even all that, the one thing that I always thought about was the only way that it could bring somebody in to kind of do something or whatever would be an Aikman. I mean, sure, maybe it could be an Irvin, whatever, but I think Aikman
could never be an Irvin.
Well, just I think Jerry could do a Irvin. I don't think Steven would.
Right, exactly. Jerry would do an Irvin, and it would be kept up because he's doing an emotional hiring.
Right,
and that's his problem. Steven could do an Aikman because he's not going to have the emotion in it, and it would be better. But it would be about if Steven's going to spend a little bit of more money here and there to get shit done. That's the biggest gripe I have with Steven. Like how he manages the cap, I don't trip on that. How he doesn't have love for the players and just says, here, just what it is. I don't get mad at that. I really don't. But at the end of the day, you need to get some free agents here and there to get your team over the top. And you won't do it because you're scary, because you don't want to make yourself look bad. If you jump out there and spend money on a big player and he flops, it's going to come back on you. and he don't want that drama. I'm trying to tell you, he don't want that shit back on him. So that's why you play it safe and you get them little bargain bins. So when they don't work out or if they do anything, if they do anything right and you didn't spend any money on them, BJ, what do you look like? What do you look like, BJ? You look like a mastermind, don't you? But guess what? If it doesn't happen, what is the easiest thing you can say? Oh, well, he was only a freaking undrafted free agent. He was this and that, so it didn't mean anything. But you feel me? That's the safe shit.
Hey, James. And
Ralph the truth right there.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. Here's what we can get out of. Remember maybe an hour and a half ago, I said it's all about the conglomerate of the Joneses from 89 till now. Right? That's what I said. I said, remember, whatever Jerry has done or whatever and how we got here and whatnot has happened. Hey, look, whenever Jerry wanted to sign Dion, right, and Steven held him up or whatever, it's not about what has happened with coaching and like the conglomerate of every single thing that has happened within the organization while the Joneses have been here has mattered. That's why I said Cowboys Nation and what we talk about recently, beforehand, this, that, the third, or whatever. But it's a conglomerate of everything with what they have done on the upper level, what has happened. Again, as I told Jay Tuck, I told Spoon, I told Mary, I said the only way that a guy can come in here and take over, per se, a general manager position or whatever, because as you say, James, and I don't disagree, and as y'all had to talk with Fisher, it's about brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way to bring a guy here to run football shit has to be about brand. Well, the only guy that you can do that with is Troy Aikman. Now, here's the thing that I said about this about 2-3 weeks ago. I had some people say, oh, well, if Troy Aikman wanted to go run a team, he'd be interviewing and this, that, and he'd be and doing this. I'm like, no. I said, y'all don't understand. I said, y'all don't get it. I said, Troy's in a great position. He has to do shit. There's only one job that Troy wants. It's with the Cowboys. So if he wanted to go be a guy for a team, he had already went and fucking done it. The reason that he said it years ago and the reason that he brings it up and the reason that he leaks it to the Ed Waters or whatever the world is because he only wants to do it in Dallas and what it means. Hence why I laugh at people talking about, well, Tony Romo should come and coach. Bitch, Tony Romo is making fucking $12 million a year.
Romo is not coming ever.
Bruh, never.
He's Hollywood now. He's
bro.
Why would you come back to deal with the stress and drama of this dumb shit? Wow.
And take less money.
Right.
Take less money. Like Romo is Romo. Bro, miss me. I said, here's the thing about fucking Aikman. Aikman, look, as we are players in the game and things that we have done, I know we got a little bit extra on this. I'm sorry, James, I appreciate you rocking with me and giving me the space to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Is this, when you're a competitor, you are looking for things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He was a competitor on the field. He hit the right tones. He did this thing. Low key, he went to color commentary. Sure, maybe Romo's hot right now. Fair enough. Romo's hot right now. But once, look, low key, once Madden left, bro, y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to. Aikman's the guy. Period. I don't care whoever you want to put up against Aikman. Sunday Night Football with Al and the Cincinnati receiver, and here's a guy. Bro, it's Aikman and Buck. It's been Aikman and Buck for over a fucking decade. That shit gets tiring. You want another challenge is where you are, because money don't matter. For Aikman, money does not fucking matter right now. He wants a challenge. The reason he hasn't went to another team, because he has said it multiple times and behind the scenes about what he wants to do. He's literally floating this shit till the Cowboys come and get him. Now, maybe it turns into Jerry leaves and Steven says, okay, Aikman, come through. But as we talk about brand, and we talked about this way back at the very beginning of the show, James, you can sell the brand to Cowboys Nation, who's running their brand, as it being Aikman. And we'll have to wait and see what that does. Now, whether that happens over the next 2-3 years, probably not. But we'll wait and see. But either way, there are things that are happening there that could come to fruition, and it is what it is. But man, hey, look, appreciate you as always. We're the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hour crew. We can talk about the Cowboys forever. End of the day.
I already knew. I was like, when I sat down, I was like, we're gonna get at least a couple hours. And I was like,
bro, I was waiting for your 8:30. You said 9:30. I was like,
I know.
I set everything up. I was just waiting for you.
I got caught up. With some shit. I had to get some up. I had to 0-2 for it. 0-2 for it. Hey, but I appreciate you, dog. I'm gonna get right off of here. So I'm gonna
yes, sir.
All the way out, man. I appreciate you, man. Go follow BJ on Twitter, man, Facebook, Star Game, their podcast. Y'all rock every Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
They rock every Tuesday. We do the late night hype, but you can still check both of us out. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. And love you, my dog, man. I appreciate you again jumping on here. Boo thing staring at me like I'm crazy. But hey, she should know this is the belly of the beast, and this is the animal now you're dealing with. So
shit, she was cooking. She was like, hey, look, I got this food though. You was hungry.
You decided, hey, she knew when I wanted to go on the radio and media school, it was going to be like this, so it was your fault.
Hey, look, you can put the blame on me. That's fine.
I put the blame on
I
you.
own it.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog. But we out. Silver and Blue Nation, Big Game James, BJ Dick, Star Game Podcast. Well, holla. Make sure you go run this shit back. We out. Peace.